Wants to snuggle.
Yeah, it's so
The
snuggly.
what?
And it's so cold nowadays. I could use that.
Oh, there it is. Cool. Oh, those are adorable. Yeah, I see it now. I wasn't checking Discord yet. It is very, very cute.
It's so
This is
snuggly.
a thing that my bird buddy sent me earlier today. This little, like, I don't know what kind of bird it is. This little tiny, like, 6-inch tall bird that is enamored with a toilet paper roll. Just climbs out of it and rolls around. I'm like, oh my god, that's the most adorable thing.
Excellent. So we got 3 cats, and 2 of them are pretty well adjusted to the new place. But TV has always been like afraid of everything. He's very much a scaredy cat. But one side of our house is like right up against a neighbor's yard, and he lets his little dogs out. He's got like 4 or 5 of these tiny little, dachshunds, and they yap and they yip, and they're small and annoying and noisy, and it's terrible. But we have a window that looks right out into his yard where the dogs sit, like the alley between our 2 houses. And TV, the cat who's afraid of everything, is finally mustering up the courage to like explore and get more comfortable in the house. And he learned that if he pokes his head under the window curtain, he can look at these dogs. So he's been doing that for the past couple of days, driving the dogs crazy by just staring at them through the window.
He stalks dogs.
Yep. He's making
Meow
friends
dogs.
finally.
Yay.
Back.
Hey, welcome back.
That's like the kind of friends Philo is with with binoculars.
What?
Their cat's a stalker.
Oh, I actually know how
So
to
we're
put
back.
gifts there. Hold on.
Trying to think.
That was one time.
That's adorable. I remember this video.
I hope this isn't crazy loud. Oh no! BLC, what are you doing? There we go. Oh my god, that is adorable.
This is the one where he's in the toilet paper roll.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that should be up today.
yep.
It's his happy space.
Alright, well, I think Terwin and Mulek are both going to be running a little bit behind, so we can kind of get started without them.
I am back.
Welcome back.
It'll be time
Hello.
for us to begin with 2 less people.
Woo!
We're gonna die. No, fine.
Oh, I'm sure you'll be fine. I will have to kind of play Mulek here, because, he's the only one that reads Druidic.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll at least translate. You guys tell me what you want Mulek to do, but I'll at least translate for you.
Oh, well, Jerry can read Druidic.
Can he?
He's got comprehend language.
Oh, right. Yeah, cool.
The helmet, which he can just keep to it.
Yeah. Alright, so when we had left off, you guys had just kind of fought your way through the storm, killed some elementals, and made your way up to this sort of like awning. I don't know what the proper word for this is, but you know how in the front of temples they have like a porch that's covered. It just seems really disrespectful to call it a porch. Porch sounds really
Yeah.
casual.
I don't know what it is, but maybe it's a porch. Who knows?
I'm sure there's a proper term for it, but whatever the proper
Like a-
term for it is.
A stoop.
A stoop?
Yeah.
It sounds worse.
That does sound even worse.
Stoop.
Stoop.
Oh god, there's got to be a word for it. But
Veranda.
veranda? That's yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's not a veranda, but it
A
sounds nice.
gazebo. It looks kind of like a gazebo.
Can I get a meep snap?
Veranda actually sounds pretty close to right. Like wrong architectural
Yeah.
style, but it's close.
Mm-hmm.
So here on the veranda of
The veranda. Yay.
carved out into the side of the spire.
Oh,
you-
look, it's a meal.
Yeah, it's a meal. We've got a token finally. He survived a battle, which means now he gets a name and a token. It's the rule. So up against the wall, there is this. So this is you looking at it straight on. There's this big circle of wood. It looks like maybe, a trunk of a tree. And you're looking like at the bottom of it. And then mounted in the center of this wood is it's about the size of like a manhole cover. It's just this brass plaque, and it reads in Druidic, "Entrance to the Enclave of the Storming Spires." And I believe that is where we left off. You know what? I'll go make a token for Pinchy real quick.
Yes.
Yay! Can I?
Quick question.
Oh,
Yeah.
To these monks, I guess. Do any of them have a restoration spell they're willing to burn on me?
yeah, do they have healing?
I'm
oh yeah. He's
diseased.
diseased. Oh no! Hi.
Hello.
Here, I'm getting over.
Hey, good timing. That's true. Pinchy does have to win a battle first,
Oh, okay.
or survive a battle that he actually participated in.
Yeah, not just be in the bucket.
Right.
Right. Can any of these monks heal and or remove diseases?
Okay, so the majority of them say that they're skilled in
None of them
martial
are
arts.
completely-
Right. Most of them say that they're skilled in martial arts, but not healing. However, Winjia does have a very limited amount of healing. She says that she is perfectly willing to help. She can't do a whole lot, but she can do this at least. And she comes over and places a hand on you, and you feel healthier. Disease is cured as best as you can tell. You no longer feel this sluggishness in your bones.
I'm alive.
That's
Well-
all I was gonna be.
Cool, I don't have to burn an ointment for that. I'm going to thank her very graciously.
She gives you a nice bow and goes back to speak with the other monks. They all seem to be sort of like nervously watching out towards the direction of the temple, just keeping an eye out for any more elementals that come this way. They're also kind of pressed up against the side of the spire just because it's still windy as fuck.
Oh yeah, when you short rested, did you give me another one of those potions to heal mats? I don't remember.
I did, but it's not like the
Yeah.
10d4 that I gave earlier. It's just the 2d4
Yeah, no,
plus 2.
yeah, that one just heals 10, right?
Yeah. So take your 10.
I'll drink it now, cause thank you.
Going into the temple bloodied isn't the best idea, probably. Yeah.
There you go. Now I'm at just above half health.
Right. And actually, let me see how many potions I've got. Might pass some around.
I've got 2 potions of my own that aren't from you. I think these are from when Elizabeth was giving them around.
Alright, Milik, as you bravely volunteer to lead the way, where do you lead them? Oh, you actually weren't here for the description, but basically, just carved into the stone wall here, there's a big circle, several feet in diameter, that kind of looks like a tree trunk. So, like, you're looking at the bottom of a tree trunk that had been felled. And then in the center of it, there is the brass plate, about the size of a manhole cover. And it says, entrance to the Enclave of the Storming Spires, written in Druidic. But you don't see, like, a door or an arch or anything like that.
And that's right here.
That is right there, yep. This slightly differently colored part.
Did I trigger a trap?
No, you walk up, nothing weird happens. Yeah, one of the monks kind of goes over, presses against the plaque and against the wood. Nothing, swings open.
I rolled to seduce it.
Welcome back.
Look for the. Yeah, like, do you guys don't know how to get inside here?
Oh, does the door not just open?
There's no door. It's like a tree trunk and with a sign on top of it.
Well, there's a weird manhole-like thing, right?
Yeah, the monks all look at each other and shake their heads. Like, I'm afraid not. We're monks, not druids.
You never like paid visit to these guys, and like knocked at the door and brought them, cookies or something.
We would visit, occasionally, but never inside the enclave. The enclave was always reserved for the druids. They would usually come to us. They were always a little secretive.
Oh, don't worry, we get that pretty well.
Can I take a look around the room of this thing? Is there like a seam? Does this appear to be like an elevator?
Sure, give me investigation. It looks like Milik is doing the same. Do you have a minimum on that? Or is that not proficient?
I do not.
Alright.
That is just a 10.
Shit.
With that said, you are specifically looking at a spot that is pertinent. So both you and Milik kind of realize at the same time what's going on here. So as you are looking at this thing from the side, so like this is the log, this is somebody's head, and this is the plaque. The plaque appears to be suspended by these little like stoppers by a couple of inches. And as Milik pokes around in there, he can see that there's actually like an inch-sized, like an 1-inch diameter hole, almost perfectly centered behind this plaque.
It's like a finger hole.
Do you think we could slide the plaque to the side or something?
Put your dick in it.
I'm gonna like fiddle around with a thieves' tool and see if I can poke
Your
inside.
dick-
Sure. Yeah, give me thieves' tools.
What element is this temple?
A billion.
Air temple, I think.
Storming
Have you
spires.
tried blowing in it?
Well, it's a druid thing. Cast like an air cantrip inside of it.
Yeah, probably.
Right, so
Pinchy can't do shit, man.
If we're gonna just
If you-
try to,
If you want to try and talk to this asshole and get him to do it yourself, by all means.
yeah, Pinchy's pretty flat. He might be able to get under there, but he's also got this big claw. I don't know, it'd be
He's
a tight
also
fit.
like a food crab, so he's pretty big.
Yeah, he's not like a hermit crab. He's like a full-size eating crab. However, Elizabeth, you pull out the thieves' tools, and you find that each of these pins are really well mounted into the rock. However, the plate itself is not particularly well mounted, and with a little finagling, you're basically able to just pop that plate right off. And that leaves you looking at a hole that is about 1 inch in diameter, surrounded by several of these little, mounting pins.
I wanna booming blade the hole.
All right.
If Trace's thing doesn't work.
I think I broke it.
You disassembled it. It can be put back on.
Can I see anything in the hole?
Give me perception.
I have double sight if that's pertinent.
That is pertinent. All right. So Kofi offers to shove his sword into the hole, but Elizabeth wants to take a look first. You poke your head in. You do have a minimum for this one. They're at 26, right? Yeah. And you can tell that this hole appears to be smooth bored, almost certainly artificial. And after a couple of inches, it kind of starts to twist and wind in kind of just a serpentine pattern. And then, eventually you lose sight because your vision can only go around the first corner.
What was that?
Oh, it looks like a wind tunnel.
There's a guy noodle.
Anybody know how to make a bunch
Like-
of wind and throw it in there?
I like Ammon's idea, basically.
And worst comes to worst, Narky and I can fit in a 1-inch diameter hole, so I can do that if need be.
That's true.
But I hate to, use a 4th level spell on the front door.
Yeah, that is a big spell for you to burn.
It's like is Arcane Eye like what's the word? Ritual? Or
No,
do you
it's
actually-
it's very not a ritual.
Oh, shame.
If
Oh wait,
only.
wait, don't you have like a whip there, Trace?
Yeah, can you just kind of,
Just slide the whip in there. It's noodle shape.
you know how like you use snakes to plumb.
I
Plumber's
could try.
I take offense to that.
I kind of like Mulek's idea first.
All
Is
right.
the idea.
He's doing some shaped water.
No, the idea where he doesn't tell us. The idea he just does something.
So, Mulek, what's the range on that? 30 feet. Yeah, you guys were kind of talking. He was just doing it. Alright, so you shape this water into sort of a whip-like snake, and you sort of just collect raindrops until you have enough to work with. And you siphon it into the hole, and you push it as far into it as you can. And give me perception checks for hearing, whoever's nearby.
Rex is good at those.
I'm distracted, probably debating with what's his name, Alf, about how to make noodles from mechanical parts.
His ears aren't very good for catching sound.
Oh, right, Alf. Where's Alf?
That's racist.
Rex did good.
Actually, there's no way Alf is coming out here without Kozaka.
Oh.
He's way too small for that. Alright, let's see. Rex with the 24, Elizabeth with the 26. You can hear, after a little bit of finagling, the sound of water splashing just distantly on the other side of this hole. Like, you get the sense that Mulek found the other end of the hole, and the water sort of poured out and hit the floor on the other side.
Have you guys tried knocking?
I knock on the door.
Yeah, you knock on the door. Nothing happens.
Well, we tried that.
Yeah,
Oh well.
it's good to try.
Oh,
Okay.
we'll try.
Alright, unless someone wants to like blow into the hole really hard, I'm just gonna like stick my sword in there and booming blade and wiggle it around a bit. Maybe I can get some air vibrations or something.
Merc says, please don't damage the door, I guess.
One of the monks is like, we've already defaced this place more than I was expecting, and looks down at the plate.
I can fix it.
No, I'm sure.
Seriously, you thought that little thing was all the face we're gonna do? You have not seen adventurous, have you, buddy?
Is it always like this then?
Oh no, this is like really basic shit. Like this place will have a few rooms like emptied, eviscerated by the time we're done, probably.
Is the same going to happen to Cyrenita's temple?
Oh, I hope not.
Probably not. I mean, cooperate probably won't.
Depends on how much.
Say, can anyone cast
Defense,
like
yes.
Mage Hand?
Also depends on how dead she is, because that's a possibility too.
I can cast Mage Hand, but I think I still have to be able to see where it's going.
You can
It's
feel
also
around.
only got a range of 30 feet.
You
Yeah,
could
how
just
far-
turn into like a spider and climb in there and you look and see what's going on.
Yeah.
Last time he
Yeah.
did that, he had to solo a god.
I was gonna say last time he did that, that was.
Last
Bad
time we did
idea.
that, it was like a one-way trip because of the angle of the thing. This one's like, oh, let's climb back out.
Also, there are no Druid gods trapped in here, right? The Druids
No,
have
just the very dead
gods.
one outside here.
Yeah, there's one making a storm, and that's not a Druid god. It's just it's the god of knowledge.
Yep.
Fuck this. Well, oh yeah, and air as well. I forgot. God of knowledge and air.
Okay, so are we gonna either blow this door open, send a spider through, or like arcanite this thing?
Do I get any feedback from whatever Mage Hand is touching if I use it to do things?
Yeah, it's not. It's a little fuzzy, but yes, you have enough tactile feedback to work with it.
Hey, Philo, that's news.
Alright, I'll try to. I'll cast it as far as I can see and try to sneak it through.
Alright.
And see if I can see a fan. If I can find a fan and smack it with the Mage Hand.
Alright, so you poke your head in there, and you look as deep as you can. Do you have dark vision?
I do not.
Alright, you still have spot, maybe at least a couple feet in. You cast your mage hand, and you immediately feel this kind of just crushing, gripping sensation over your hand. You get the sense that if that was your real hand in there, you would have several broken bones. But fortunately, it's just magical feedback.
That's nice. I'll keep trying to snake it through the tunnel.
Yeah. Try as you might. That thing it's really mangled and smashed. It's just too small for a hand to get through.
It is a spectral hand.
It is spectral, but it does not move through objects.
Yeah, but I'm like, how does it specifically say how big it is?
It's the size of a hand.
Size of a hand.
Specifically your hand.
Yep.
I'm gonna let it get mangled and just keep pushing it through.
Alright. It's really uncomfortable.
That's nice. Let me know when I get to the other side.
Alright, give me a con save.
It's not concentration.
Oh, you're right, it's not. Yeah, okay, so you're not... The pain is really annoying. If this was concentration, there would be almost no way that you'd maintain concentration through the pain. However, you try as you might, like, this hand is not going anywhere. You can summon it there because you can see it, but it, like, there's no room to move this thing.
Damn it.
It might
What
be
if-
good to do the arcane eye through here, just because, like, we heard the water kind of fall out, so there's obviously some kind of chamber on the other side.
All right, fine. I'll do
Okay,
it.
before we do that,
Oh,
I'm gonna
did Alf?
I'm gonna
Yeah.
then and see if I can see anything more than Kobe did, because I do have dark vision.
You're breaking up a little bit. What are you sending
Okay.
in?
I'm just gonna poke my head in and see if I can see anything more than Kobe did, because I have dark vision.
Gotcha. So your dark
Because I
vision...
refuse to play a character without dark vision.
Right. You look in, and you're able to see a little bit farther into this thing, and you see basically the same thing that Trey saw with her Devil's Sight. It appears to go in a few feet, and then it starts to kind of like snake and wind. I can just reveal part of this. But like after the first bend, you really can't see much further.
Gotcha.
How far can I fit my tail in there?
Oh.
Before anybody burns a spell slot,
Yeah.
I'm gonna speak the command word on my ring of X-ray vision.
Ooh.
And get
Ooh.
up real close to this hole in the wall, and see how far 30 feet lets me see.
All right. What does anything block that? Like, what are the restraints on that?
Let me pull up. 2 solid objects within that radius appear transparent and don't prevent light from passing through them. The vision can penetrate 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, or up to 3 feet of wood or dirt.
3 feet.
Thicker substances block the vision, as does a thin sheet of lead.
All right. So,
I can.
as you're kind of moving around, you can definitely get just a little bit more of a view into here. You can see that it is largely rock most of the way in. However, the 3 feet of wood only gets you to like about here, and you've seen a little bit farther in just looking in the hole. So this is basically all it reveals.
Gotcha.
So it's only like a 1-inch hole, you said?
Yeah, 1 inch diameter.
I'm gonna blow in it, like really hard.
Yeah,
That's what I was asking Alf if he could do.
yeah. Give me a con check, Kobe. And let's see, Alf.
That's unskilled
Yes.
con, right?
With the flamethrower is what you're saying. Not with the fire, just
Right, just
shooting.
the air part of it.
Jerry's like, well, I built these things, can they?
So my
So
X-ray
good.
vision still up for a minute. I'm just gonna kind of walk around and see if there's any other shit
That's
going
good,
on.
yeah. You
Yeah.
can see some weird shit.
All right,
Yeah.
so you kind of take a look around, checking to see if there are any like chambers that you can see into or anything like that, and you get a little bit of a look, just making sure that there's nothing real close that stands out. You go down that way, back to the direction you came from. Nothing really stands out, and then you kind of poke forward ahead. You can see that there's like a little shop over here that you can see through, but nothing beyond that, as best as you can tell. And in fact, you can see through the shop window. It goes at least this deep. Well, actually, you can see just straight through the front window here. So yeah, nothing that you can see that far in.
Does there appear to be anybody in the shop?
Yeah, there are a couple people that are kind of just hunkered down, taking refuge from the storm.
What kind of shop is it? Is this just like that general store we stopped in on here?
No, this one appears to be selling, looks like herbs, spices.
Ooh,
Kind of just like a trade store
Oh.
for...
Oh yeah, you can do the
Groceries.
thing you wanted.
those kind of herbs.
Oh no,
Okay.
Cooking herbs.
cooking herbs. Yes.
Not alchemy. Okay.
No.
Yeah, real quick. When we
Bummer.
stopped by that store, how much was the for the flax oil? I remember asking for those.
Shit. I think it's like a silver each.
Oh, okay. I'll just
It's
subtract
that
a
much,
bunch.
I think.
Yeah, probably a silver each. How much can I get? How much are they holding on them?
Let me double check.
So yeah, while they're like blowing the temple door and you're checking prices for oil, I'm gonna kind of just try and go into the shop,
Yeah,
and look around, and see if there's
Yeah.
anything else in the back
yeah,
of it
you
that I
might
can
see better things. Huh?
Excellent. All right. So as you go into the store, they welcome you in and ask about a flask of oil. They tell you that because trade has been cut off from Grey Harbor, they haven't been able to replenish their stock in a long time. But they do have 2 bottles, and they can do them for a silver each,
Okay,
or 2 flasks.
I'll take 2 flasks.
All right. As you go towards the back of the store, you do actually get a ghastly view of something beyond the rock. And you can actually see, I'm going to pull you down here for reasons.
Okay.
What's
So-
the floor?
This is roughly the area that you see. So the shop wall is like there-ish.
Gotcha.
You can actually see that there is a little bit of a chamber or a hallway beyond it. And actually, X-ray just lets you look all the way through as long as you make it through the material. So you would see a good deal more than this. Let's see.
Yeah, if I'm like standing in the corner, I can see another 30 feet out.
Yeah, so let's reveal
Like another
some
20
things.
feet past that wall, probably. Something like that. Oh, wow.
So one of the first things that you notice is that on the other side, tucked in this corner, is another one of those log faces with a 1-inch hole in it. And just based on where you're standing, you imagine that's just the other side of the tunnel that you guys have been looking down. And it pops out here. And sure enough, you actually see that this spot on the floor is kind of wet. In this alcove, as well as this alcove and this alcove, there appear to be 3 wooden statues.
There's 3 in each alcove? or-
one in each alcove.
Gotcha.
And each one of these statues, just humanoid statues, they look like all 3 are Aarakocra. Each one is holding a bowl. Looks like the bowl is maybe a 1.5 feet in diameter. Looks like some kind of metal, maybe copper or brass. But yeah, that's all you see. And then this is a solid wall, as best as you can tell. Looks like stone.
Gotcha. This is like another wall, too.
Yeah, this is a wall too. And it looks like this continues further down in this direction. It's just a
So
little
this
out of
is like
sight.
another hallway sort of thing.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay, gotcha. 3 statues all have holes. That's the little tunnel thing. Okay. I'm gonna buy some fresh paprika and some cumin,
All right.
and then politely make my leave and go tell the party about everything I saw.
Excellent. All right. Alf says he's not entirely sure it's possible, just because of the way it's set up. Like, there honestly is not a ton of compressed air. It's mostly compressed liquid that is sprayed and then ignited. He does say that, like, if we're just trying to move a lot of air, aren't druids really good at that?
Oh, actually, Misty Step lets me teleport up to 30 feet in an unoccupied space that I can see.
Uh-huh.
Does that include, like, things that I can see through walls
It-
because of magic items?
It sure
Oh, that's
does.
neat.
The first rule of magic and seeing is that magic doesn't care how you see something, only that you see something. So yeah, you feel like you could do it.
Cool. But yeah, I will first go back and tell everybody about the few hallways that I saw with the like what I assumed to be the other end of this windy little tunnel thing and the
Yeah.
3 statues, and I'll be like, anybody else got a way to go through walls?
I do.
Want to tag along then?
If you can give me exact measurements, I can get you in.
I mean, I can get in myself.
I mean, okay, if you can give me exact measurements, I can get in.
Okay. Alright, you have a dimension door, don't you?
Yeah.
You could get us both in, and I could save the spell slot.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll do that. I assume I can describe it accurately enough.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah, definitely.
I can literally dimension door like 5 feet this way, 20 feet this way.
Yeah. So between the two of you, he's able to communicate well enough. Like, go 10 feet this way. Don't go further because you're going to slam into a wall. So yeah, you feel confident that if that's what you want to do, you can do it.
I'm back.
Shall
Welcome
we?
back.
Also, Xanatar has a lot of new cool spells.
Shazam.
All right. So
Fucking
Solange-
love dimension door.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
That's a third level spell?
Fourth.
Oh, fourth. Still pretty good.
All right. So as you make your way in, you both appear where you were trying to be, and you find yourself inside of the Enclave. You do see these 3 statues, and you can actually see now that each of the statues on the front of the bowl. Yeah, it's a 500-foot range. It's crazy.
Yeah, I should probably pick up that spell when we level up. That's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
do you see why it's my fucking oh shit button?
Yeah.
Like
I mean,
have
I was-
I have 2 level 4 spells. Locate creature and dimension door.
Yeah, I was definitely looking at that one when I was picking out oh shit spells for Solange, because he has a couple. But I was like, Misty Step will probably do me enough. But damn,
Not 500 feet.
that's great.
Also, it helps me get Rex out of dangerous situations.
But Blink is a great oh shit spell too.
All right.
A
So
little, yeah. Sorry to
Great.
distract.
you're good. So you guys show up right where you intended to land. You take a look around, and everything appears to be just as you saw it. You see the other side of the entrance. You see these statues in their alcoves. Each of them is holding a bowl.
Is there a way to open the door from the inside that is immediately visible?
Not immediately visible. You don't see like a handle or a knob or anything, but you can investigate if you want.
Yeah, now that we're in here, I'm gonna go around and see if there's like anything in these bowls.
Sure. So Kovi, give me investigation. Solange, as you walk over there, the statue, as you approach, turns its head towards you, looks at you, and then you watch as the wooden facade kind of fades away, and this form of swirling air takes its place, like it had
Oh.
simply been hiding there. It continues to just look at you as an elemental. It holds the bowl towards you, almost like a beggar,
Okay.
and it says something in a language that you don't understand.
Fuck.
Which I would, if it's primordial.
Yeah.
It sure is primordial.
Oh, thank Christ.
Okay, so you overhear it, and then, you move over and try to get a better listen to it. And it waits a few seconds and then repeats it. And it says, "Always thirsty, always drinking, never floating, never sinking."
Can you repeat that?
And he does.
Already starting with the riddles?
I mean, you don't even have the party inside yet.
Yeah, maybe
Oh,
we should
boy.
work on that first.
Yeah.
But yeah, Solange, as you kind of move down further, you can see that this path does wind around. And you sort of get the impression after a while that this just goes like this.
I'm gonna kind of turn to Covey and nudge him and ask him if he can ask this, what I assume to be an air elemental, if he wants a drink.
Do you want water?
He looks at you and then repeats the same phrase again.
Great.
I'll try to give him water, I guess, in the bowl.
Alright, yeah, you pour some water in the bowl. He continues to hold it out.
Does it fill the bowl?
I mean, you've got 5 pounds of water on you if you're carrying a water skin. It's a decent amount of water, but it's not quite enough to fill it all the way. It's like 3 or 4 inches.
Does he appear to be satisfied by the water being poured into his bowl, or
Once you pour the water into his bowl, he kind of looks down at the bowl, steps back to his place, and stands there. He continues to just look at you.
okay? Let's get the rest of the party in here before we. Because I mean, if they just want water, I got a thing for that. But I don't know much about druid temples, and I don't know if it's a good idea to.
Can I
know.
tell which way the entrance is from in here?
Yeah, it's that northwest corner.
This thingy.
Is there anything here?
You poke your eye in, and you see basically the same thing. You see kind of just a twisting path. And actually, well, no, your X-ray vision doesn't show far enough out, but yeah. Effectively.
Do I see the water that Neelix splashed onto the floor?
Yes, you do.
Do you see any mechanism that should be activated by air or something?
Yeah. Did my investigation reveal anything? The
Yeah,
15.
you look very carefully, and you don't see any mechanisms, any handles, nothing like that.
Maybe the
Can-
druids
what
literally
about this
just
one?
turn to air elementals.
Does
if
this
I
one
like-
have an elemental face guy in it?
Yeah, when you walk over to that one, he animates, holds the bowl towards you, and he says, in Primordial, write a poem, dust a chair, lift a bird into the air.
Oh my god, what was the riddle?
So he wants a feather. I'll take it out of my hat and put it in.
Oh, good.
You put it in the bowl, and he does the same thing as the other one. He kind of steps back, holds the bowl up to his chest, and looks at you.
Do they continue to repeat their riddle after we've done this, or no?
They don't. They seem to shut up once you give them something. Alright, Solange,
It's the right thing.
or actually, let's jump out to the rest of the party.
Yeah.
It's been a while since you saw them teleport in. They probably, I imagine, like, as you were investigating, did you call through the hole or make any noise or anything,
Yeah,
Gobi?
I was gonna ask if I like shout through the hole, if they can hear me through the other side.
Yeah, so after a few seconds, you do hear some shouting coming through the hole. Kind of like somebody yelling through a PVC pipe. Sounds like they made it in.
The whole time up until I heard the yelling, I was making bets with the monks on if they were gonna die or not.
That is
I was
extremely distasteful, but Crow does put a couple gold on it.
That would be something Crow does.
I've started rigging a bomb.
Excellent.
I'm discussing with Alf the fastest way to burrow through wood.
Well, it doesn't look like that fancy wood they used on the doors at that other place, so we could probably just, like, burn it or chop it. I mean, if we want to burn something, I've got a great thing for burning stuff.
Oh, right, but I figure, we don't want to burn the whole place down. It's like a drill or something, and it's like a massive drill.
Oh, right. Well, I mean, I could just pour shrapnel into it. I don't know how well it's going to work. And I have a drill handy. Let me see.
Let's see, I've got thieves' tools, smith's tools, tinker's tools, alchemist supplies, backpack, crowbar, hammer, 10 pittance. Can I fashion something out of that?
I don't know. What do you want to fashion?
Let's see. I don't think I can make a drill with that, maybe. So like, I take out a piece of paper and I kind of draw something on it, and I hold it up to Ammon. I'm like, could you paint this? It's made of metal, and it's like a drill bit.
Yeah, probably.
Shouldn't be worth
I
50
just-
gold.
I just step up to the thing and say, "Open sesame," in the most commanding voice I can.
Make charisma check quick, it might work.
Let me see.
Do we have to wait till we use force winds? Oh well.
So you guys watch as Trey steps up to this thing and kind of pushes the plate aside, stands in front of it, says "Open sesame," and there's this rumbling, cracking noise as this seam of a door
Oh shit!
kind of just opens up all around this thing, and a
Are you-
little wooden handle pops out.
Are you fucking serious? Are you fucking serious?
After you, my lords.
Oh fuck!
In fact, I'm going to
I look
stab
to
you.
Mulek real seriously and say, "Druids are dumb."
Oh my god!
I don't get it. What does Sesame have to do with this?
So who's going in?
So when
Maybe-
when this door opens up, can I see us through it?
So Mulek, you walk up to this door, kind of grab the handle and get ready to pull. Your hand passes through the handle, and you kind of smack your head on the door,
Oh.
wave your hand around, and you can see that the door handle's an illusion.
Yeah, I was just fucking with you. I don't got
God
shit.
damn. Trace.
That's to slap Trace in the back of the head.
Come on, you gotta admit that was pretty good.
Yeah, I was.
Here's your drill bit, Jerry.
Thank you. I fashion a hand crank
All
and I
right.
give it to the strongest person here. I'm like,
That's
well,
gonna take you years.
Well, I mean, what do you guys want to do? I mean,
yeah.
I think we're kind of out of ideas here.
So it's less a drill and more of wood digging tool. Can I make one with like 2 arms that just fucking flings blocks of wood?
Here's- Here's a suggestion, and Mulek's not gonna like this, but I don't really care at this point. Just dig a hole big enough for me to stick a bunch of bombs in there.
Yeah, here we go.
Pro does look at all of you, and he's like, "How did you guys get to me?" I mean, if you can see them, wouldn't the same
Use
thing
the
work?
path, the freaking tree spell.
Oh,
Yeah, we walked through a tree. It was weird.
is that how you normally go places?
It is
No,
now.
I usually walk.
I mean, it'd be nice in this case, but like we kind of does this qualify as a tree?
A little dead, I think. Is
Uh,
the entire thing a tree? Actually,
It does kind of look like it is a felled tree that's just been turned sideways. With that
Oh.
said, the only time that has ever worked that you're aware of is when it was a recently felled tree, and spoiler alert, that was mostly for comedic effect.
Yeah, it was a joke. Yeah. We were not even aware, to be honest. We weren't there.
Yeah.
Trace didn't really- So this has to be a druid magic thing, right? What did druids usually do to get through 2 places? Do you just turn into a spider or an air elemental? Yeah, it's not very windy right now, right?
It's a little stormy, but there's a little bit of covering here. I don't know, it's pretty windy still.
What's surrounding this? Like, log? Is it all just stone? This thing has been inset in concrete.
Yeah, that appears to be not even concrete, just like the natural rock of the spire.
Okay. So it's not like we could just roll it out of the way somehow or lift it
No,
Seems pretty wedged in there.
yeah, it seems pretty well set. You do see there's a little bit of just like gum and tar for sealing around the edges, but
Hey, can you just Wile E. Coyote this and paint a tunnel?
Maybe.
Who the fuck is Wile E. Coyote?
I mean, I
Yeah,
think we
okay.
talked about like removing material. Maybe it'll work.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, well, yeah. Didn't you make a rule for like making materials go away when you paint over it?
yeah, so you can effectively remove up to 50 gold worth of material. Same
Okay.
limit as creating.
Cool.
Cool. I have no idea
So,
how
yeah.
valuable this tree is, but I'm gonna start doing that.
Yeah, you can like gauge, like maybe start with this hole that Kurzaka can fit through.
Alright, so you using the paint?
I am indeed.
Alright, so you take a few minutes and you paint just a hole right on the face of this log. And as you
How
wrap
far
up...
does it go? How's 50 gold of a hole?
Let's see.
On wood.
Yeah, as you finish up the painting, it does appear to dig in. Let's see. It actually clears about halfway through. And you imagine with a little bit more, you can
Hey!
probably do the rest.
Yeah, good idea, Jerry. I will keep on going with that then.
Cool. You take a
He
few more
doesn't
minutes.
In character, he doesn't say Wile E. Coyote.
As I see them come through, I'll ask if anyone has a fish.
I'm like, Sethrak prevails!
Crab.
I have a crab.
That I'm not sure that will work, but go over there and try to put it in the bowl with the water.
Is it gonna kill him?
I don't think so. It didn't kill the water.
Can't Milo just like summon a fish?
Why do I need to put? What did he say he wanted?
A fish?
A fish.
Oh, you want...
No, not what he want. Not what Kobe's saying. What did the thing say it wanted?
I'll repeat the riddle to him.
Yeah,
No,
well,
you have it fucking right. Water doesn't float or sink.
Does it drink but never drown? Or never thirst?
Ooh, no Tominator. Poor Tominator.
Yeah, Terminator doesn't... Oh. I made myself sad.
Alright, what does this one want?
Alright, that one says... Bleeding, sweating, slipping cold. I get small as I get old.
Fire, maybe.
Candle. It's a candle. I think. Or ice.
Mulek, yours says, the more I eat, the more I roar, but if I drink, I am no more.
That one's fire.
That's
That's
right.
fire for sure.
I think the other one is ice.
Wait, there's like an element for each of these, right?
Yeah. What's this one say?
Jerry, gift of God or earth or fiend, I weave things that cannot be.
That's complicated. Gift of God or earth or fiend. Hmm.
Yeah, plant there.
Possibly.
Or a spider? I don't know.
Yeah, because the word weave. Gift of God or earth or fiend could be a plant. There are demon spiders.
Alright, yeah, Mulek, you cast Produce Flames, and sure enough, a little flicker of spark rests in the bottom of the bowl and stays there, and the elemental backs up, holds it to his chest. You go over to the bottom middle one, and it says, a million tales, 1,000 worlds, within my leaves become unfurled.
It's a book.
Big ass
It wants a
into a
book.
book. Yep.
I don't know. I guess I'll try putting a candle in this one if anyone has one, because I don't think I do.
I got candles. Oh wait, no, I don't have candles. That was someone else.
I have got one. If not, I can make one.
Yeah. Can you draw ice? If it's not the answer. It's probably a candle though.
There's probably a theme to this kind of thing. We should probably see what fits for that.
Yeah. It's true. So far, we've got water, just plain water. We've got a feather. We've got a book. We've got fire. Maybe we're slowly building a library.
All right, Mulek creates a sphere of ice, drops it in the bowl, steps back, holds it to his chest.
Yeah, that would make more sense.
I'm like, the moment this has God in it, I am like lost. I'm not good with riddles. Can we just have a mechanical puzzle to solve?
I'll have to hand Jerry. I'll paint one of these. Hand Jerry one of those little like puzzles where there's like two nails twisted around each other, and you have to undo them.
Okay, I have a bunch of those actually for fiddling. That's Jerry. He also has a fidget spinner.
I'll take my journal and put it in this one.
All right.
I'm guessing it doesn't do anything since you said it doesn't.
Let's see. Same as all the others. You put the journal in. It steps back and holds the bowl to its chest.
Sure. I can make one. It'll take a minute. I need a non-magical object from anyone? It's okay, I have a bunch. I take like a cog. And let me figure out what spell I can put in it. We'll say... Yeah, because, you know, I could be able to take it back again. Okay, I'll just put fucking Cure Wounds in it. And make a gadget real quick.
All right. You take a moment to create a gadget.
Magic.
You,
Yeah, it's a magic item.
you imbue it with Cure Wounds. How long does that last? It's an hour, right?
8 hours.
Cool. And
This is our time limit, I guess.
and you set it in the bowl?
Yeah.
All right. You set it in the
Kills
bowl.
me.
The cog of Cure Wounds. So
There you
you
go.
set this one in the bowl. It pulls back, holds the bowl to its chest, and then it looks at all of you. 6 choices you've made. Are you ready to proceed?
Yes.
All right. It pulls back all the way against the back wall of the alcove, and you see to your left and right that so do the ones above and below you. You hear the rumbling of stone as a stone wall lowers itself in front of each of these elementals, and also from the middle of the room, these stone walls begin to lower, and as you peek over the edges that sink down into the floor, you see leaves and foliage, and eventually, as the entire area is revealed,
Oh hey, plants.
6 sort of dirt pots, several of which have things growing out of them. However, there is one other thing that you notice when the wall drops, and it's that the stone wall over this elemental did not go down. You can still see the statue, and as soon as you hear everything chunk into place, and rumble goes throughout the enclave, the
Should have put
elemental
Pinchy in there.
the elemental tips the bowl forward. The water splashes on the ground and grows and grows and grows. And you see, after a few moments, that this pool of water has several fins popping up out of it that appear to swim and glide over the surface of the stone floor. And I need initiative.
Oh, bother.
So it probably wanted a fish.
Should have put Mulek on it.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Can you pull Rex in here? Oh, there he is.
Damn it, Pinchy.
I'm gonna go ahead and do not right next to that, too. If that's okay.
Yeah, you guys were actually all kind of down to the southeast, I assumed, so
Yeah.
you had enough time to move a little bit.
Hang out by this cactus.
Yeah, you guys can put yourself far away if you want.
It's a nice cactus.
It's a nice cactus.
I like this cactus.
I love it.
Don't you fucking touch this cactus. It's mine.
It's prickly. Don't touch it.
So is the thing back to its like starting position?
The elemental.
Yeah.
So after it pours the bowl, it steps back, and then you hear the stone start to rumble, and it takes the bowl with it.
So we got the rest of these right, I guess.
Yeah, sorry, we wanted to put a crab in it, but
Fish fucking float. I'm sorry.
When they're dead.
Mm,
they
don't.
swim. They don't sink or float otherwise. Water doesn't float.
Yeah, it's obviously referring to buoyancy or something with neutral buoyancy or something with control over its buoyancy,
All right,
like a fish.
Kobe, you are up first. See several of these watery fins swimming through the floor towards you.
Alright, let me find it. Yeah. Do they have eyes?
They appear to be like water elementals. It's all just water.
Okay, but water elementals see, right?
They generally have the ability to see, yes. Give me Arcana, I guess.
Damn. Do vision-based spells work on them? Is
Yeah,
what I want to
I
know.
figured that's what you're going for. Let me check.
Because if depending on what I know based on the 23 Arcana,
Another concern is if they're immune to charm or something.
yeah. Well,
You get the impression that they're probably susceptible. Excellent. All right, and that's big enough for all of them.
I believe so.
Well, I mean, fuck this encounter, right?
Exactly.
All right, so you
What
methodically.
Did you
supposed to be-
expect anything else? when
No,
we
I didn't.
Start enemies all together like that.
No. You guys solved most of it anyway. It was going to be easy. So you guys methodically dispatch every one of these step sharks one by one.
Well, shit. Okay.
I mean, do you guys want, like, I'm trying to see how much.
No, I mean, like, don't go for it.
So without spending any resources, each of you guys just give me one round of cantrip and weapon attack damage. And as long as you are beating their health pool, then you're gonna. I mean, you can just dispatch them one at a time.
Is bullets a resource?
I mean, yeah, spend your bullets.
Okay.
I think I did pretty good on that damage.
Alright, so the total here, let's get you con save. Does make the con save.
because they're helpless.
Oh, right, yes. Alright, so 19 from Ammon, 21 from Covey, 35 from Solange, about 37 from Kazaka, 34 from Jerry, 11 from Rex, 15 from Mulik. Oop, that's too much, but
We overkill it.
Hit up and then hit backspace.
okay, there we go. So yeah, you guys are doing 172 damage. You guys are able to very easily execute these things one at a time.
I'm so glad I got to roll first. I got to go first for that.
It's a wonderful spell. All right, so aside from missing one of the riddles, you appear to have the enclave to yourself again.
Right, so plants.
Once again, fish fucking float. I call bullshit.
Hey, go talk
No,
to the
they
druids,
swim.
man.
All right. So where do we go from here? There's like 6 doors around here, or just the one?
Yeah, so the wall in the center of this room kind of sank down into the floor, revealing these trees, but that's the only new thing that seems to be here. In fact, the arches are now closed up, so it's just solid stone wall.
God damn it!
What's the deal with this pot? Is this one empty?
Yeah,
It's probably a burned one.
that one appears to be completely empty. There's just dirt in it.
Well, they're trees from different climates. You got tropical, savanna, like Arctic, tropical again, and the desert, I guess. So we're missing one, I guess.
Like a bonsai tree up there, looks like.
Look at you,
we got a
bonsai could be like
palm.
a savanna tree.
And this is
It was-
like that's a palm. There's a bonsai. We got
Yeah.
like a pine. There's a willow
Pine,
right
yeah.
there. A
Fir or
cactus. Cactus.
So, are they like? So there's a tropical tree here. It looks like it's a coconut tree.
I like this cactus.
Yeah.
It's a really
It's
nice
very nice.
cactus.
Yeah, Solange, give me nature, actually.
Oh.
Could do like,
If,
I don't know.
if you start doing something about cactus juice,
Yeah, Solange, you actually recognize that this cactus, there were a lot of them back at your hometown.
Yeah.
Mulik, you recognize almost all of these species. You would know from your hometown that weeping willows are very common around sort of swampy, marshy areas. The big pine is mostly from alpine climates. The bonsai is actually, you passed a few as you were walking through the spires to get here. They were very heavily wind damaged, but they tend to do well in windy environments. They're very resilient to the climate. And then the palm tree to the northwest, you saw a whole lot of those back on Port Fortune. They're mostly, they live in temperate tropical climates.
Are these trees big enough to walk through? Like if you cast the travel through plants or whatever.
Yeah, they
Probably.
certainly seem like it.
Maybe this is what they did. So there's
They probably
one
did.
plant missing.
So, Own Nature folks, what climate is missing here?
Maple, oak, something like that.
I said climate, not tree.
Plains, regular, just temperate.
Foresty inland. Midwestern.
Like I said, oak, maple, solid birch. No, that's
I
actually
definitely
more
feel like
pine
there
trees.
should be some sort of tree there.
I think
I get the feeling these are all associated with the different
Places.
enclaves. What are all the enclaves around here?
I
That makes
need my
sense,
fucking-
actually.
I need my fucking map. Because I don't have them all memorized.
Well, the blank one's probably for like the water one because I don't think there's much to do there.
yeah, just, maybe there's a lily pad there somewhere.
Yeah, I don't know like that.
Well, if you're going off that, it would be a mangrove tree.
Actually, I'm going to pull the rest of the party. Who wants to see the map and who wants to be in the enclave?
I don't care either
Yeah.
way.
Let's just go wherever.
I'll just let
everyone
everybody
is.
see the map for a second. Since Mulik requested. Let me know when you want
what-
to jump back.
What do I know of like the region around? Has Mulek ever shared the information of where the location of the enclaves are with the rest of us?
You think he'd share something like that with us?
I think it's come up a couple times, hasn't it? Because you guys were trying to track down someone? The dwarf lady, I think?
Yeah, like the one where we put the fire, it's probably the volcano one. The
No, it's-
burning.
no.
Mulik, with that nature of 26, actually, and especially because it is a crit, you looking over these trees, the bonsai and the palm tree are both slightly exotic breeds. It seems very convenient to you that this is the exact type of bonsai that they had just outside of this enclave, and the exact kind of palm tree that they had just outside of the enclave of water.
Okay, but they don't. These things are not coordinating. The plants might be, but certainly not the puzzle.
Maybe there's no puzzle. Maybe we just found the teleportation things and we go somewhere else for the door.
Yeah, maybe the missing one. So yeah, southwest is water. Like, there's no fucking a giant underwater tree that we know of. Maybe a bunch of moss.
Oh wait, I'm trying to find all the goddamn enclaves is the issue.
There's one to the far right.
That was the one I missed, and it's now okay.
What kind of trees are around that one? If I know anything about that area from maps or anything.
The Ivory Cliffs.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've gotten a full map, you've done research, you know the place, or at least the rough layout pretty well. You would know that far to the east is a lot of swampland, and a lot of dead swamps, especially, that have been sort of fouled by the dragons.
Yeah, possibly petrified.
Gee, it's almost as if they are all related to the other enclaves.
I'm not saying that wasn't it. I was saying people were saying like, oh, the one with the fire was where the fire jungle was, and it wasn't seeming to line up like that. All right. Well, I've written all of them down, so I'll at least be able to know it when I go back. So you can send me over. Tick.
Gotcha.
So, are there any passages, marks, or anything else unusual here apart from all the trees?
Give me perception or investigation.
Also, if it hasn't been a full minute yet, and if I've still got the X-ray vision, I'll just kind of walk around and see if I can see
Gotcha.
anything.
That is a foot of stone, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Cool. Then actually, you do see little glimpses of something in a room below you. And I will just reveal it.
Below us.
Oh, there's that too, but okay.
Shut up, cat.
Can we move these pots, or at least the empty one?
So below you, you see a room. You see that the floor of this room appears to be stone that is painted. And you see that there are 6 raised platforms, one in each corner of the room. And the size of that room seems to be exactly the size of the area you're standing in. Ammon, as you take a close look, you can see that there is still a seam remaining around here where the wall sunk in. It looks like there are 2 layers of this seam. So in other words, you get the feeling that this platform will probably be raised or lowered at some point, allowing access to the room below.
Maybe we can just move the plant out of the way.
Am I? That's the floor is painted to look like the continent, right?
It looks pretty close. It's all one landmass, which is a little weird because you're pretty sure it's like split in 2. But
Yeah, but it was split in 2 by the war.
Yeah.
And this is pre-war. So, you know,
Yeah,
it's
the
probably
trees
what it looked like
correlate-
before.
Yeah, the trees probably correlate to what trees were in those areas. We're missing southwest?
yeah, Mulek says it's probably supposed to be like a volcanic tree. Let's see what Alf knows, actually.
But yeah, he lived there. I don't know much about nature. Ooh.
So Alf is like, yeah, there's lots of trees by the volcano. I mean, not like right around the volcano because it's too hot, but if you go down far enough, there's lots of like jungle trees, cocoa, some redwoods. There's these real nasty things that try to like jump down and grab you as you walk under them. You got to stay away from those. They're called, I think you guys call them gallow bells.
Oh, fuck this.
I've not
What?
heard like 3/4 of these trees, says Jerry.
Feck, what are the darts made of that we got from the dart guns a while back? That I think the lizard folk used.
Interesting. Let me check. That's a great question.
Also, what would like my pan flute be made of? What kind of wood? Or reeds, I guess. It's probably reeds.
You got that back like as a bard, right? Back in Snowflower?
Yeah.
Oh,
No, I think I actually bought it in the lizard folk place because I didn't have it before. I think I started with a lute and an ocarina.
I think that might be true. So... you would be aware that darts are usually made from, like, river cane, that are usually, like, fletched with thistle. The blow darts, or the blowguns themselves, are usually, like, bamboo or some other jungle wood. And if you bought your pan flutes in Izka, they would almost certainly be made out of bamboo or some other similar, like a jungle wood.
I'll shove the pan flutes into the burning soil.
All right. You shove the pan flutes into the soil. Anything else?
I'll like light a torch and like hold
What
it
the
over
actual fuck are you doing, Kobe?
it. I don't know. Maybe
It's
if we get the
very
right
clear you don't.
So Mulek,
maybe if we get the right tree or wood in here, this
Mulek,
thing will move.
you watch Kofi set his pan flutes down, and then he turns around and starts to light a torch, and you start yelling at him. But as you start to argue back and forth, there is a rumbling noise, and you feel the platform you're all standing on start to rise up towards the ceiling,
Oh, fuck that.
with you guys still on it.
Bail.
Yep,
All right,
getting down.
the three of you give me dex saves.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Am I on it? Oh yeah, I'm
in the
on it.
background saying, "Hey,
Oh,
please
son of a
goodbye."
bitch, that worked.
I was chilling with that cactus. Oh no.
Oh no!
Didn't fall on you, did it? Quick, use your Misty Step.
Wait, does everybody need to deck save?
Everyone who was on the platform kind of investigating.
Sort of off the side. And Sal was
So-
hugging the cactus.
I wasn't hugging it.
You're practically on it.
Yeah, you are on top of the cactus.
So, Kobe is fine, Elizabeth is fine, Mulek is fine, Kazaka is fine. Solange, your bones and joints just aren't what they used to be. And you feel like you made it safe, but there's this massive crashing of stone, and as you turn around, you can see that your tail is kind of like caught between the ceiling and the stone that has been pressed up into it. You do take
Hello.
13 bludgeoning damage before you manage to wriggle yourself free.
So
Like,
are we not
if-
supposed to still be on the platform?
Yeah.
Heck,
Yeah.
if I like how fast is this thing rising up?
Not terribly fast. Like, probably about 1 round, 6 seconds.
Okay, because if I like if I knew that I was not gonna make it over there just trying to run, I'd definitely Misty Step if you'll let me.
Yeah, no, that's totally fine. It's a bonus action.
Yay.
So I'm out of there. I'll skip that 13 bludgeoning damage.
It's a lot.
I'm a slow snake.
You don't want to lose your like rattle.
No, I need that.
Alright, sure enough, as you guys look down into the space that has just been opened up, you see the room with the painted floor. It looks like it's about 10 feet down.
Feck, thank you for letting my stupid idea work.
That's all it takes, man. Just wants wood from that area.
Yeah, because how are we gonna carry goddamn seeds from that area all this way?
I mean, if you were a druid, you teleport to like all over the place. That would work, but who knows?
Yeah. Spending a lot of spells. I mean, there's also a store nearby. Maybe they have wood that's mahogany, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Store's there for a reason, I guess.
Either way, this is. Ugh. I hate druids so
Druid,
much.
I agree, Ammon. Druid places are stupid.
Alright, so there's just a hole leading down to that, or did that come up in place of the...
Yeah, it's a hole leading down to it. It's about a 10-foot drop or so.
I jumped down.
Yeah, I jumped down without hesitation.
Yeah. So you guys are able to make it. It's only 10 feet. You get there just fine. Is anyone not jumping down?
No, I'll go down. But also, I'm really confused because I googled D&D Gallo Bell because I have no idea what this thing looks like, and I'm curious. And this is the only result I got.
Saints Row, not a great thing.
What the fuck?
What?
I have
What?
no idea.
No, Galabelle is twisted from another one. It's homebrew. It's like, yeah, I'll tell you what monster it's from eventually, but it's another monster reflavored. But think like Victory Bell, but without the cartoony Pokemon eyes.
Gotcha.
Yeah. All right. So all of you jumped down, correct?
Yeah,
Why
it
not?
follows. When everyone does it, I eventually do it too because peer pressure.
Of course.
I'm also just like during this whole thing, I'm just gonna be like silently gloating at Mulek.
Yeah, I'd rather not jump down, but at the same time, don't split the party.
All right. You guys jump down, and you get down here, and you see what you see. This painted map. These 6 platforms.
Wow, this must have been the continent where it was split up.
Yep.
Sonic shifts and all that.
I could have a rope going down as we go down first to make sure we can get back up.
Cool. Yeah, you hammer a pit in somewhere and give yourself a climb up.
So, okay. What other horribly inobvious door can druids create this time?
Do they have to do this every time they go inside their own goddamn temple?
It's only if it breaks.
They're all broken a lot.
No, the whole fucking island suffered a massive cataclysm and they all shut down.
I don't know, given how horrible these places are designed, they probably have that coming to them.
Poor designs. Why don't they just make everything out of those indestructible doors?
All right, so as you guys kind of take a look around, trying to find more horribly inconvenient puzzles, Ammon and Covey and Jerry, you turn around and you realize that Trace, Solange, and Mulek are all unconscious. And I need
Are you fucking kidding me?
charisma saves from all of you.
Oh. Well, consider me dead.
Is it, huh?
Jesus.
Oh, what a shame. My charisma is -1.
I'm gonna use my inspiration on that.
All right.
Okay, that's better. At least a little.
Excellent.
Almost by 10.
Do I have inspiration? I might as well try and use it. I don't know if it's at point 19. It's my max.
Also, if I don't fall unconscious, I'm gonna try to start counter charming, I guess. It's something I never use,
Sure.
which I think just gives people advantage over against charms and fear. Then, you know, that might have been more helpful if they weren't already unconscious.
I don't know, man. I rolled a 21.
Yeah, me too. Were we unconscious before we rolled these?
All right, Covey. You feel this presence trying to manifest itself inside of your body, and you fight it off with all of your pressure and power. And you watch as one by one each of your comrades drops to the floor unconscious. And then, as you struggle and struggle, it simply stops. And you feel alone. I mean, you're still down here. All of your friends are unconscious on the floor, but the presence has clearly left.
Well, first, I guess I'll try to wake up Rex.
All right, you go over to Rex and you shake him awake. What? Where am I? What happened to Kurzaka?
I'll go over here and knock on Kurzaka. Whoops. I'll knock on Kurzaka's cockpit window, I guess.
Rex follows. Oh, there it is. Okay, let me just climb back. Wait, what the fuck? How is...
Oh no.
He looks down at his paws, and at this moment, Alf inside Kurzaka wakes up, looks at you, Covey, and says, "Whoa, how did I get in here?"
Oh.
You Freaky Friday at us, you son of a bitch!
Oh.
About this time, you hear a voice in Primordial starts to speak. Goes on a big monologue. You're here with your allies because you seek to harness the wind, are you not?
I'm not sure I want to answer that, because I don't know what will happen if I answer that.
You set your course when you stepped inside this place. Do you wish to control the wind or not?
Is it going to kill me?
Not necessarily. It
Am I
depends on
going
how
to
well
be
you
able-
adapt to change.
Am I going to be back in my body when it's done?
You are still in your body, are you not? You have a very strong sense of self.
Would you like to care to explain exactly what you are before I agree to anything?
I am Nagagfak, the North Wind, and you are in my domain.
I'm gonna roll like history and religion on that.
Sure. As this conversation is going on, the rest of you start to wake up. Let's see.
Great.
So, Eamon wakes up in Solange's body. Mulek in Eamon's body. Solange in Mulek's. Elizabeth in Jerry's body. Jerry in Elizabeth's body.
So I wake up, blink, rub my face. Where's my glasses?
Your vision actually seems to be
That's weird.
spectacular.
Yeah.
You also notice that you can hear everything in crystal clear detail, like you've never been able to hear before.
So I start panicking and I back into a wall. Freak out, it's so sensitive. And like my form starts shifting rapidly into every just fucking thing.
Yeah, so you cycle through these forms for a moment and eventually realize you can turn yourself back into yourself to some degree, but it just feels wrong. It feels like you're trapped, you're in the wrong body.
And I, I transform into this weird eldritch abomination version of Jerry with no face. Because that's how I see
Terrifying.
myself in the mirror.
In fact, can you tell me what do I know what this guy actually is? By the
Let's
name?
see. With History of 16, religion doesn't really give you much, but with History of 16, it sounds like he is probably some sort of elemental lord or guardian. Almost certainly an air elemental, which means they usually have just a little bit of an ego problem. He probably made the title up for himself.
Alright, I'm gonna incite what he said.
Sure.
Fuck.
Looking for anything in particular?
If he's just blowing hot air.
Oh my god, don't. Don't go there. No, it seems like this is all part of him toying with you. Trying to see if you're up to the task. And when you don't give a response for a while, he does kind of look around at it. Or, well, there's no presence, but he seems to notice that everyone else is waking up. And this booming voice kind of howls through the Enclave again. If you wish to harness the power of the wind, my power, you must show that you can adapt, you can change, you must all become one.
I looked down at myself, very confused, assumed that I was shape-shifting and try and shape-shift back.
Yeah, you try and you try and you try, and you just can't seem to get anything done. You also notice that your vision, even through these glasses, is just not what you're used to. Everything sounds kind of muffled and faint.
You have like the opposite of my senses now.
Timmy?
Who's Timmy?
As you all kind of stand up, get your bearings, and try to figure out who's in whose body, the voice says, "This will not last long. You simply need to prove that you can adapt." And there's this howling wind, and it starts to swirl and swirl around one of the platforms. And you watch as it coalesces into a shape of this long salamander-like creature, very large, with this kind of bright blue skin and long, wide claws, 6 arms, and a head like a very large alligator. These massive teeth, and it looks at the closest person, which I believe is Solange in Mulik's body.
Great.
Excellent. And rears its head back to attack. And we can keep the old initiative since we didn't use it.
Great. How the fuck do I play like?
So, because this is going to be weird, you basically just tell what you want to do, and the other person can press the buttons for you.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Sweet.
Alright.
Fuck you, Lindworm.
Covey, in Covey's own body, does get to go first.
I'll just blast that bitch.
Alright, excellent. 11 misses, 20 is good.
Also say, like, come over here, bitch. Just, like, taunting it.
Alright, anything else?
God, I'm so glad Rex is awakened because, oh god. I don't know how he's gonna work Tasaka.
Yeah, do we get each other's like experience, like how to do things?
No.
So, if you are a spellcaster, you are still able to cast their spells, and you will use their mental stats for that. You maintain your personality and your alignment. Everything else becomes theirs, like a polymorph.
Okay. So, I keep the stats, the mental stats.
Yeah, you don't need to adjust your stats or anything. Just whoever's in control of Jerry's body right now, Elizabeth, will say, "Here's what I want to do," and then you do it.
Yeah.
All right. So this Lindworm. Steps over to here. And this is on Mulik, because you're right there. And Mulik, sure enough, even though you're in Ammon's body, when this thing slashes its claws across your body, way over there, you feel it.
So who's in my body right now? The snake.
I am.
The snake.
Yeah, so...
Does he need to be proficient in medium armors and shields?
No, you don't need to worry about changing stats or anything like that. It's basically just your personality in the other person's body.
Gotcha.
So does a 20 hit Mulik?
I don't
It
know.
does. That's why I was asking if the shield mattered, because if the shield didn't help, he might be getting hit by that 15, but
Nah.
the 20 definitely hits.
Alright, so Mulek takes 18 damage, and Mulek, even though you're in a different body, you feel it all the way over there.
So does Mulek's body take the 18 damage,
Yes.
or does the body he's okay? This is all very
I know.
confusing.
I'm sorry. Don't worry about it.
You have to adapt. Cool.
Alright, next up, Trace, who is in Jerry's
Jerry.
body.
Jesus
Um,
Christ.
is there a person within 5 feet of the lindworm? Mulek is within 5 feet of it, right?
Yeah.
Rather Solange.
But Trace's personality is going, though, so it's Trace's turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's my turn.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh right, shit, I thought we were doing
So-
the same.
So I'm used to swapping bodies, so this is new.
Yeah,
Just,
this-
like pull out Jerry's gun like it's nothing, shoot it in the face.
Yeah, you're much better adapted to this than anyone else, probably.
It's stronger than yours, to be fair.
Alright, Jerry, shoot this thing in the face.
Gotcha.
Do whatever
Do you
would happen
use-
if you just pull the trigger.
Yeah.
Like,
Do you use the regular attack or do you use the boosted magic?
Just regular attack. For
What
now.
happens when you just pull the trigger?
yeah, whatever happens when she just pulls the trigger.
This happens.
Alright, yeah, it goes sailing a little wide. She's not quite used to how much recoil that thing has.
You have to plant your feet, says Jerry. And then he screams, "Oh my god, it's so loud!"
Alright, Solange, who is in Mulek's body, what do you do?
I don't know, man. Mulek, what like cantrips do you have for attacking? Because I don't want to like use your spells on this guy.
You can huck a pile of fire, you can throw a vine, or you can start bashing him with a stick.
The stick is acid damage and shit.
Well, if you do the
Shillelagh's a
stick,
bonus action, right?
yes, and then you smash them with the stick.
Right.
Yeah, feel free to just kind of give a rough, hey, here's what I want to do, and then that player will sort it out.
I want to. So I can cantrip. Okay, I'll just shillelagh it and try to. I guess stay right there.
Do you-
Alright.
Do you want to grab the tree or the not tree stick? Because he's got two.
Fuck.
Which one looks prettier?
We'll go with the tree stick.
Alright. The Mulek grabs the tree stick and shillelaghs. Does hit for some decent damage. Alright, Ammon wakes up in Solange's body. You know he can cast some magic, you're not sure what. What would you like to try to do?
So what's this thing look like anyway? This lindworm thingy.
So it looks, let me just get a picture, because that'll be much easier.
Okay. So he's using just his spells, right? Not mine.
Yes. Oh, damn it. Alright, I'm gonna throw it on the Discord.
If I know anything about this, would I roll nature, or is it something that nature would not apply to?
Probably nature, yeah, nature would work for this.
Is there anything
It's a
else
long
I could roll that might be not nature?
Probably just nature at first. Yeah, you'd be aware just looking at this thing. Based on its colors, you imagine it probably is camouflage for Arctic environments. You do also notice that it seems to be holding its belly very low to the ground, and it's kind of like rumbling and vibrating. You get the feeling that there's something important going on there, but you're not sure what.
Is that a correct link? That looks like non-usable.
Yeah, sorry, I posted it over on Discord because the link was shifty.
So do I know
Oh, that's
anything about lindworms and what they might be weak to?
Negative, not beyond the fact that they're just from an Arctic environment.
Okay. So I look to I'm not sure I figure out who yet, but I basically shout in general, "What do you have to kill this thing quickly?"
Me, you, and Solange have formed a triangle.
I know.
Yeah.
Out of character, no. In
Yeah.
character, I don't know yet.
So Philo,
So Mulek shouts out, just reach out and grab it.
Cool. So I reach out and grab it and do the thing he tells me to do.
Alright. You feel a little bit of arcane energy coursing through your arm, and this hand pops out. Just goes a little wide, though. It kind of flops behind him. Almost got the hang of
Rolling
it.
so shit.
It's kind of weird, but I'll keep getting the hang of this.
Kill it with fire.
Alright, Jerry, you hear...
Do I have
Oh yeah, go for
bonus
it.
action to do, or I don't. I have no idea if I do or not.
Yeah, if there's something that you want to try to do, you certainly can.
Out
Out
not
of-
let this
he's-
body be killed because I
he's-
care about my friend.
Well,
Alright,
thank you.
so yeah, you can move if you
He's
want.
he's a rogue. He's got some cool bonus actions.
Yeah, oh, okay, that's cool.
Just a FYI.
Okay, well I don't know how far this thing can reach, so I'm going to disengage and back off a little bit.
Sounds
Basically, I can't move him.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I can move him, I guess, or you can get
Like back to there, I guess, to someplace we have some cover.
Cool.
And away from the group for AoEs.
Excellent. Alright, Jerry, you hear everything over there in Trace's body. What do you want to do?
Yeah, shut up! And I pull out her short bow and I shoot at it.
Alright.
Oh, I rolled that as a giant hyena, by the way.
Train?
Oops.
Sorry.
Okay.
You trying to shoot it?
Yeah, with I attempt to sneak attack, I guess. I try to hide.
You notice that with your newfound perception, you see so many openings and weaknesses in this thing's scale as it struggles to get a hold of Mulek.
That's so fascinating.
Yeah, and you watch
I
as it
tried-
turns its head, bites at Mulek. You see an opening right around its neck, and you try to take a shot.
Yeah.
Twang.
Right. So you're shooting with a longbow, I guess?
Yeah. Oh, you're using a longbow? Cool.
Yeah, I've got a longbow. I have a pistol.
You have a pistol? Are you proficient with the pistol?
Nope. But I do have it.
My first instinct is to use the pistol. Use it.
Alright, here goes the pistol. 17
Maybe.
is good. It lands. It lands, and you hit that weak spot right in its neck, and it howls out in pain and looks back at you as you watch this frosty steam kind of pour out of that spot on its neck.
I warn you, I don't have much ammo for this thing.
Oh, I'll make more. Just Jerry makes them like every time he short rests and long rests. So
Alright. Alpha's seen enough of Rex to know what Rex does. So, it's like, okay, oh my god, I move so fast.
I'm also touching Watcher technically. Does Watcher say anything?
I was
Jesus.
wondering how he was going to handle that.
Alright! Excellent. Cool. We'll get to that.
Never interacted with this thing before. I'm worried.
Alright, meanwhile, Rex... Oh my god. Rex does what Rex does. Runs over and just tries to, like, punch this thing. Actually, no, Rex is trying to figure out controls right now. He feels very intelligent. He's able to kind of get an idea of how this works. It's like, oh, this button is really big and red. I'll bet it's exciting.
Oh god, please don't self-destruct.
I wouldn't build a self-destruct mechanism on the thing that's just that easy. The red button's usually a good thing.
I do need 2 deck saves from Jerry. Like, Jerry's body.
Gotcha. Ah! Oh, is it 2 deck saves? I'll make
Yep.
the second one. They both fail.
Alright, so you do take a grand total of 35 piercing and fire damage as some shrapnel comes your way. However, you notice that this lindworm, as the flak just eats through it, it seems to burn almost like its skin is melting, and the fire seems extremely effective against it.
Kill it with fire, like I said.
Fire.
Mulek in Ammon's body. What do you do?
So I've actually kind of have a vague idea of how everybody operates. I don't want to be using too many spells with Ammon, so probably just take 15 feet back, ring a bell.
Excellent.
I'd like to imagine that you literally just rang bells instead of casting
Yeah,
a spell.
you're like patting yourself
right,
down,
right.
trying to find that goddamn bell you keep hearing. You just can't find it anywhere.
I'm never looking at him. I just hear the bell fucking ring.
All right, Covey in your own body.
One question. The vicious rapier I have, that's like player's handbook basic.
Yeah.
Extra 2d6 on a crit, right?
Yep.
Or on a 20 in case my crits go to 19.
Right.
Fuck it.
Holy moly. Yeah, you run up to this thing, party up with Rex and other Rex, and slam the sword into its neck. And this gust of frigid air pours out, and there's a huge thundering boom, and bits of this thing go flying everywhere. Anything else?
I'm fully expecting something else to come out of one of these things, so move back to the center and listen really hard.
Alright. Trace, everything is quiet for now.
I try and figure out what's wrong with these fucking glasses. Why I can't hear shit.
Yeah, you like take them off to see if that makes it any better, and it's so much worse. You wouldn't even believe. It's like
I'm
looking at the
legally blind.
Yeah.
Is this a painted map on the floor?
Yeah, it appears to be painted.
Oh, okay. So we're not like standing in a little bit of water.
No, yeah. Just painted.
I take out his water skin and I just like try and clean the glasses a little, see if that fixes them.
Alright, they
Just, like,
yeah, it actually seems to make it a little worse. They were meticulously kept
yeah,
clean,
I figured.
and now there's kind of like smudges on it.
Like Velma. I also start loading the gun because I'm with Kobe. Kind of assume that next thing comes out, I'm gonna shoot in the face.
Alright.
Yeah, I make my way over to like my body as much as I can, and I'm like, here, if you put your hands here. Who's in here, by the way?
Don't worry about it.
Oh my god, indoor voice!
Alright, Solange in Mulik's body. What do you
There we
do?
go.
Move not right next to one of these portal thingies, probably, and I guess like, does he have any like ranged attacks? I guess I'll try to like prepare to chuck a fireball at something if he's got like a fireball.
Alright, sounds good. So
I will search deep within Mulik's magical fish brain and be like, I'm gonna do a ranged attack and focus to do a ranged attack on the first thing I see that's hostile.
cool.
Your most aggressive range is about 30 feet away from you. Everything else is basically out of range.
Yeah, that
Vec,
sounds about right.
Yeah.
if something pops out, I'm going to do like, I'm gonna summon Bigby's hand. I don't think I can do it yet, anyways, because I already had my turn where I did an action, but in case it's relevant.
I believe you spent... Oh, yeah, that's right. You did use an action. So Trace has a readied action, Solange has a readied action. And that makes it the Lair's turn. Let's see.
Oh shit. Six-second rundown. Pull this, do that, pull that, do that.
Sure enough, two more forms emerge from these platforms. One of them looks very familiar to you. It looks like the giant Valhalla moth that you guys saw in the caves. The one to the southwest, the first thing you notice about it is that it absolutely reeks. There's this nauseous odor that just utterly overwhelms anybody nearby. It's got this long tail with kind of a club on it and this pig-like face. And they both roll initiative.
Thank Christ I moved.
Yeah, man.
What?
Ammon's moving over here.
Oh, gotcha. Let's see. Depending on initiative, probably yes. Let's see, 13 and 16.
Well, I would have done that while everybody else was trying to reposition. That's what I was just trying to do, but
That was
everybody's
still on
back.
initiative.
Yeah,
I
we're
think.
still on initiative. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right. Now though, so the two people with readied actions can make their attacks. So Jerry, Trace and Jerry's body,
Yeah.
and Solange and Mulik's body.
Whatever ranged attack. Go.
All right,
Are you
Mulik does a
doing
ranged attack. Probably a thorn whip.
No,
I don't
fire?
know.
no, not Thorn Whip.
Yeah,
For
I was
several
I was trying to avoid Thorn Whip. I know he has like a fireball or something. So
Awesome.
what's that
Thorn
gonna
Whip
be?
is actually one of the go-tos because I'm supposed to be because the whole point is I don't want things running away from me, or if they are, I want to
Right.
punish them for it.
Yeah.
But you don't
But
want to
I
try
think
things right
I-
on top of Ammon.
I was trying to avoid pulling creatures toward the middle when you
Yeah.
got there. I just didn't want something to pop out right in front of me again, even though that's probably exactly what Mulik would want. But Mulik's not Mulik right now, and I'm Mulik, and I don't know.
Yeah, it's a little hard to get the control of everything, and the fire does
This
go a
is
little bit
confusing.
wide. But Jerry, go ahead and take your shot. Or Trace as
Yeah.
Jerry.
Yeah, so real quick, the red action is for the Stormbolt or the Stormkiller, which is the Stormkiller is the regular shot.
What's the Stormbolt?
The Stormbolt's the powered one. Okay.
Yeah, Stormbolt, the powerful one.
Nice.
Excellent.
You're getting the hang of it. Ah, my ears!
Yeah, you cannot.
There's no reason not to do that one.
Jerry, you're beginning to understand why your hearing is so shitty, and it's because that gun is so loud. It's unbelievably loud.
I've used it thousands of times. That's probably why.
With that said, though, it sinks into this thing, and there's this grunting, squealing noise as it looks over in pain. And then Ammon and Solange's body is up.
Oh, it's one down. So sitting next to me is like an armadillo with like a big ass, like ankylosaurus rather.
Kind of like that. Let me grab a picture, and then also I think there's a thing that you have to do at the start of your turn. Just a second.
Oh, okay.
And Trace's body. I remember that thing. That thing stuns you. You should probably take it out. Also, what's this attack on?
Alright, so I need a con save from Solange. So Fosh, give me a con save.
The piggy thing, right?
Oh my god.
Fuck you.
Yeah, so the stench of death does not affect your body at all.
I'm used to it.
You don't smell like that, do you?
No, but it's a smell I've
He
become
probably
quite
makes
used to
sure-
with my work.
He probably makes sure he uses a nice lavender soap.
Yeah, between dead bodies and formaldehyde, you are so used to smells. So-
Lavender is gross. Solange smells like pomegranates and mangoes.
Alright, so Ammon, you're able to think clearly. You see this thing pop up right next to you. What do you want to do?
Okay. Last time I get the idea, I look at Mulek and say, "What do you have that's not like a little love tap?"
You could try stabbing it.
Okay, I might use that, but I'll try.
Hit it with the pointy end.
So I will take a step. Oh
Move
wait,
within attack
okay.
range. I'm
There you go.
assuming you're moving within stab range,
Yeah.
and I will make
You're
a
right.
stab. And because it is always this,
Excellent. That does sink in. Let me see here. Perfect. Yeah, so you feel this cold fire wreath around your arm, and you slam your sword into this thing. It looks at you very angrily, and pulls its tail back like it's ready to strike.
Mulek shout, give him the 1-2. And
What's the two?
you've probably seen him enough to know he really likes to burn sorcery points to use cantrips as a bonus action for free.
It's too.
Can I reason that?
Yeah, I mean, okay. Oh, right, that's the shocky thing, right?
Yes. The 1-2.
Cool. I'll do the
He's-
1-2.
All right,
It's trying to roll, I think.
maybe one of these days.
There we go.
Yeah, that one also sinks in for this.
Ooh, that means you can move away without being hit.
And that's exactly what he's probably gonna do.
Yeah, it reels back, the tail falls flat against the ground, loses its momentum. And you think you've got an opening to run if you want.
Yeah, I'm just
That sounds good.
trying to. You point to where you would say. Oh, okay, you can control now.
Or yeah, I was doing that. If you want to point to a specific spot, I'll move you there.
I mean,
Ammon, yeah.
yeah.
I'm thinking like if I add. I mean, Probably wants to go close to the group. Probably wants to stay just apart for avoid AoEs. Over. Oh wait, ruler.
30 feet of movement.
Can I actually move slow?
Oh, you can?
I can.
I was going to
I
say,
was point. Okay, here.
I'm not seeing your point.
It's like here.
Yeah, I don't see your.
Oh, there it is. Cool.
Okay.
Alrighty. This thing.
Now I am over here.
Alright, stunned. Let's see, this thing's instinct is to get real close to as many people as possible. So, this thing runs right over here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Looks straight at Ammon's body, inhabited by Mulek.
Yawn.
And this burning gaze just looks deep into your soul through its eyes. And I need a con save from Ammon.
Fucking death ray.
Oh no.
Ooh! 64 damage. Ammon, even though you're way over there in another body, you feel absolutely racked with pain.
Can I?
Jesus Christ! That's why I don't get close to people.
Fuck! I don't have inspiration. Never mind.
I give you my inspiration.
Alright, you can reroll that con save.
At least it's not 64.
Yeah, it does go back to 32 at least. So you feel a little better.
Helps.
Alright, Jerry.
Improvement.
Oh, I grab Watcher and swing on its blind spots.
Well, hey, new guy. What's your name?
Ah! Who's there?
Alright, give me a watcher swing, Elizabeth.
As it gazes at Ammon, I see an opening, and I try to strike it.
Is that just a regular Watcher Strike?
It's a sneak attack.
Is that with the Booming Blade, or...?
Oh, well, if you can Booming Blade, then yeah, because I usually use Thunder Magic anyway.
Yeah, you are aware of the magic. Like, as long as you're able to cast a spell,
Yeah.
you know that they have spells.
Definitely. So yeah, I Booming Blade, fucking Watcher, sneak attack it.
Hey, holy shit, okay. Yeah, just like that, Trace. You're getting the hang of it. And in fact, he's like, oh man, you're a natural. We should hang out more often. You seem nice.
This?
As this thing starts to bleed out on the ground. Anything else?
I yell, don't bully him. At Watcher.
What's your name? Hi.
I am the Watcher, the all-powerful.
Oh, that's a very imposing name. Do you live in this sword?
Something like that, yeah. Alright.
Oh,
This thing.
Oh shit, it's already dead.
I mean,
I was looking-
I
was
also
looking
move
at
away.
who?
Or yeah, I think I move away. I am. Yeah. I should
Alright.
move.
So this thing immediately flutters over here, and that does actually pass by Ammon's body. So Mulek can try to
Yeah,
attack
can I
this if
have
you want.
moved as well?
Yeah, that's fine. Where do you want to go?
Like, after killing this thing, I move like right up to this thing here.
Is that the
Like-
rotting thing?
I'm like, remember earlier I was like, I have to kill that, it stuns people.
All right.
So I kind of get right up to it with
So-
Watcher, and I'm like shaking.
So the dead thing is the smelly thing.
Oh, that was the thing that was rotting.
Yeah, the big green thing is one of those lightning Valhalla moths that you saw in the cave. And Trace and Ammon can both take opportunity attacks.
Yeah.
Well, I could do this, I guess. Why not?
Sneak attack! I believe in you, Elizabeth.
Yeah. Mulek isn't really used to biting anything, so it doesn't go too well.
Well, I've got like other attacks. That is the most obvious one I have my toolbar there.
Yeah. I guess Mulek has played enough, beasts that he knows how to bite, but so it comes semi-naturally to him.
Does this work?
16, unfortunately, is no good.
Yeah, Watcher's talking to him. I'm like, ah!
It's really distracting.
So, how does she do this? How does she do this?
Alright, so this thing flies up into the corner, and it starts to, it lands sort of just sitting on the wall here, and starts to flap its wings. They start to vibrate, and this powder fills the room.
This doesn't count as a spell, I'm guessing.
It is not, it is natural.
Fuck this bitch.
Alright, I need con saves to avoid being stunned.
From everybody.
Kurzaka is exempt, but he does still take the lightning damage.
Sorry, Jerry.
It's okay. Let's see. Meanwhile, Jerry's. Wow, really bad as well. Sorry, Trace.
Fuck.
We're both stunned.
I'm gonna spend my inspiration on that.
Alright.
On who?
There
Oh, there you go.
So I believe
Oh, yeah.
Jerry stunned, Rex stunned, and Covey stunned. The rest of you take 5, those 3 take 10.
Mulek.
Yeah.
And when Mulek has a.
Oh,
one
Mulek,
has a-
right. I forgot.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, minus 10 for Jerry. Okay, take the damage already. I think I did.
Oh no.
Mulek also
is
stunned.
too. Oh no.
Jerry's like super injured again already.
Alright, Kurzaka is not stunned. He is going to... Oh right, Kurzaka is Rex. He is stunned. Excellent. Rex is Kurzaka, though, and this time he's like, okay, there's nobody behind these guys. I'm not going to hurt anyone this time. Let's see what this button does.
Spoiler, they all do aggressive assault.
Not all of them. Just hoping he doesn't press the wrong button.
Succeeds in one.
Alright. Mulek in Ammon's body. You are free to act.
So-
Alright,
How long are we stunned for, and, or do we just repeat the save at the end of our turn?
I think it's just one turn. I'll double check real quick.
Yeah, last time it was until the end of your next turn, basically.
Yeah, end of your turn.
so moving over here and ringing the bell again, because it's like the only thing I've really ever seen Ammon do other than spend his one massive spell.
And heal.
You could just ask me what I've got.
Yeah.
Does that too?
Yeah, you are able to
This
communicate.
is Mulek we're talking
He's
about.
bad at communication, okay?
Ooh, that's a fail.
Mulek's instinct is to focus, not coordinate necessarily.
Who needs teamwork? Alright, Eamon, let me get a Toll the Dead. There we go. Ooh, less than that full. That's a shame. Alright, this thing does seem very disturbed by that. And you actually watch as a lot of the powder shakes off and his wings start to look barren. Moving?
Yeah, right there.
Cool. Let's see. Covey, in your own body, you are stunned, which I think means just nothing happens, right? Yeah.
My brain itches. What is this?
Trace in Jerry's body is stunned. Solange in Mulik's body, what would you... Oh, you're stunned too.
Yep.
It's okay, we're all going through all the stuns. Lair, oh god, more.
You can actually see that just in front of this Valhalla moth, a new form coalesces.
It's a cactus.
Looks very much like the one that you fought in the desert. It's got these several sort of like cactus tentacles that it plows into the ground below, and they start to rumble their way towards all of you. Alright, Ammon in Solange's body, what would you like to do?
Well, the stabby stab worked pretty well last time, but I think it's kind of out of range. Is it like floating high somewhere, or is it within reach?
So the Valhalla moth is just kind of sitting on the edge. You could definitely reach it if you were to go up to it.
Okay, I get the sense that it hurt if I swim a stab.
Probably. You saw enough of the battle with that and the purple worm to know that it has like that electrical discharge on its wings.
And yeah, probably not stab it. So, like, what do you got that's not like touchy?
And I'm not stunned anymore, so I actually can respond to that. From
Yeah.
XP.
Fortunately.
Whoop. This seems worthy of a first level spell. I'll suggest throwing a bunch of ice at it.
Cool. I do that.
Alright, you dig deep and look for ice.
Ka-choo!
26 is
26.
good. Holy moly.
That'll be
For-
on the moth, and then I need a dex save from both of them for the cold damage.
2 Pierce. Ooh.
Oh, it's only 1d6. Oh wait, no, it is 2d6. But still, shit damage. Do I roll separate damage for them, or just...
Nah, all the same is fine.
Okay.
Alright, this ice knife goes flying over and explodes, and nicks both of them for a little bit. Anything else, Eamon? He does love the 1-2 punch.
Yeah,
He
the
sure
sure punch
does.
though is like is a shocky thing. This thing seems found with shocky things.
He's got a... To be fair, he's got a couple of cantrips.
Okay. All right. You try, I guess.
We'll do this 1-2 punch. Because he likes cold, and he suggested throwing a lot of ice at it. So this will be at the moth.
Ooh. It's more damage than the first level spell. Maybe you should have just
Yeah.
crossed it twice.
Probably.
Yeah,
I was
ice
going
knife
for
seems like
this.
ice knife seems like shit.
Alright, so Eamon, if that's what you want to do,
Sure, go for it.
cool. You find more ice and lob it that way, and that
Alright,
hits.
Cool.
There's always
And then
more ice.
a shout out to Mulik. Be careful of that body, damn you, that really hurt.
Why do you think I'm running over here?
Alright, this thing wakes up and starts to very slowly kind of burrow its way through this floor. And you can see actually the painted stone it's kind of like cracks around him as he burrows through it and then heals itself behind him. But then you watch as these tendrils make their way over towards 1, 2, 3 Mulik. Ooh,
Mulik's
that's a crit.
body, or-
Mulik's body. So here's an
Okay.
extra 3d6 for that crit. So 21 damage to Mulik's body.
There's no trait associated with the DC.
So it's a grapple. So it's either athletics. It's like you're guaranteed grappled, but if you try to break it, the DC is 13. 14 misses you though, right?
Yeah, it does.
All right. So you take the 21, and you are grappled and restrained, and you also get yoinked 5 feet this way. This guy's dead. Jerry in Elizabeth's body. What would you like to do?
I yell at Jerry, like, you can heal yourself, and you've got a staff of fire. You're holding it for Mulek, though. I'm not sure you should use it.
All right. What you want to do, Jerry? As Elizabeth?
Oh yeah, it's me. Shit. Let's see. I know Elizabeth doesn't want to get close because she's so frail and all that. I see Kurzaka there, and I see kind of like, oh whoops, I can move Kurzaka for some reason.
It's all good.
Yeah. Let's see. See if the Valhalla Moth has any openings, and I try to sneak attack it with a bow.
All right.
I put Watchers. It's kind of distracting.
It's a little creepy.
It's very weird.
God, everyone, as soon as they get to know me, I just get pushed away. I'm starting to think the common factor is me in all this.
I'm sorry. I just need to concentrate, and I think Trace's spear bead.
Hey, perfect timing. Give me a longbow attack with sneak.
Yeah.
Oof. Yeah, you loose an arrow, and it goes soaring into this thing. You actually manage to pin one of its wings against the wall there, and you see it yanks against it, trying to break free, and tears a good chunk of it off.
Ooh, and I move over here.
All right.
And shit. What's my mastermind thingy?
You know, as you look around, you see an opening, and you can call for somebody and say, "Hey, go there. There's an opening there." You just feel very insightful.
Yeah, I do that. What's the range on that?
You can't quite.
It's a bonus action, right?
Well, we got rid of that for bumpery stuff.
Oh, right. You switch it for the
right.
buckery stuff.
That's right. Yep.
Yeah, so I just move here, and I guess that's it. Is there anything I can hide behind? There's just flat floor, right? There's nothing I can hide behind.
Yeah, like you can kind of sort of duck down behind one of these like platforms if you were to go
Hide behind the corpse.
or a corpse. Yeah, but like
Yeah,
you can kind of hide here or here a little bit.
Oh yeah. Well, this is my full movement, so I guess from there I could go maybe in this little area. I'm gonna try to hide.
Cool. All right, and I'll let you know if you need to roll for it.
Okay.
All right. This thing struggles to get its wing free and rips it and tears it. Eventually breaks free.
He is also still slowed.
He is. He's very slow. He turns over to Kurzaka, latches on, and you see this massive proboscis unfurl from its mouth, covered in these sharp spikes, and wrap itself around Kurzaka.
Oh, that's gross. Oh, gross. Wow, it's a lot of damage.
Fortunately, the piercing is largely
What's-
ineffective.
What's Kurzaka's AC?
20. And that is just a hit still.
Shame.
So close.
Oh.
Even though it's Alf's body, Kobe still feels very protected. Thanks.
Alright, let's see. Alf in Rex's body is stunned. That goes away. Rex in Alf's body, yeah, man, he sees this button, and he actually sees that there's another thing like, oh, I can get both of them. Jesus Christ. Calm down,
Jesus
Rex.
Christ, Rex.
Ooh.
Love it.
That damage, too. Holy fuck. Annihilates
Good job,
the Valhalla
Rex.
mouth, and then the Cactid. I'm sure he's great at deck saves.
And He's still a plant, but I'm
Well,
not
makes
sure how he'll do with fire damage.
Jesus, apparently he is okay at dex saves. The fire does seem extremely effective, so math.
Is it halved or just doesn't take damage?
Oh, it is just a straight dodge, you're right. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Alright, that makes it Mulek in Amon's body's turn.
Hmm.
So Mulek, what would
It's
you like to do?
Mulek.
Yeah. Oh wait.
Mulek is going, not
Yeah.
right. Solange.
This is. I hate this.
I'm sorry, I was curious to see how this would go, and now I know.
I mean, it's kind of fun, but also at the same time.
We're doing well, considering.
Yeah, you're not dead yet. Jerry's
More
almost dead.
cowbell. More
Alright.
That
cowbell.
kind of always happens to Jerry, though. Just
It does
He
seem
always
Piece of shit
almost
wrecked.
dies.
Can
He
it hit
always
from 50
almost
feet
dies.
away?
Alright, Amon tolls the cowbell and does a fuck ton of damage.
Jesus.
Alright, anything else?
I'd like to get up here and see if there's anything relating to, I think it would be the water temple here.
Excellent. Give me just perception. Unless you're... Well, you already used your action, so you can't do the search. So just give me perception.
Ammon? Or do I roll?
Amon does. So, perception from Amon. Yeah, nothing right off the top of your head. It appears to just be a plain stone platform. Don't see any, like, etchings or carvings or runes or anything.
Okay.
Alright, Covey in your own body.
Kobe is going to magically punch a cactus.
Alright.
Fuck.
Dude.
That's what I still need to do. I need to get you a Bixby's hand. Alright, Jesus, you summon this massive hand into existence and just wrap it around this cactus and squeeze. And, like popping a giant spike.
Clenched fist is the punch.
Oh, gotcha.
There's grasping hand and like interposing hand.
Right, gotcha.
This is just a straight up punch it.
Yeah, so you punch straight through the top of this cactus, and there's this satisfying, crunchy, like snapping celery, and this red, gooey liquid just goes flying against the walls behind this thing. Anything else?
I am going to what Solange is in whose body?
Mulek's.
I'll give Mulek's body bardic inspiration.
Excellent. Alright. Trace in Jerry's body. What you want to do?
Yeah, I repeat what I said earlier because you weren't here. I say like you can heal. There's some healing gadget lower left pouch on your leg. You got the staff of fire. But
You're fine, suck it up.
Yay!
I run forward to here,
Excellent.
and I want to use your cone blasty thing.
Ooh.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
It's a little less effective now that it's about how Moth is dead, but that was my
Yeah.
intention.
That's okay. So storm blast. There's a light. There's a line version.
It's gonna hit basically just the cactus either way, so
Okay.
fire away.
Here you go.
Yeah, you pull the trigger, and this massive eruption of lightning pours out of the barrel. Strength save.
Oh, it makes it
Makes
no
it.
damage.
Uh,
Basically a cantrip.
oh shit.
Bitch.
Alright,
Sorry.
I run away.
Yeah.
yeah.
You have a lot of movement.
Hide behind Kobe. Actually,
I find this
dive
acceptable.
behind the dead body.
It smells awful.
And I go prone behind it, kind of over here,
Alright.
so I can kind of get out of line of sight.
Alright. Solange in Mulek's body. You're restrained. What would you like to do?
Restrained is. What are the effects of that again?
Ooh,
Don't make attack rolls.
Actually, hang on. What are you restrained by? You're restrained by the cactus. Yeah, you're still restrained.
Yeah.
So yeah, disadvantage on attack rolls, 0 movement. Yeah. You feel like it would be very difficult to move your arms or legs to do an attack.
Okay.
You also have a 1d10 to break it.
Cool. Do I make that save at the beginning or end of my turn?
You have to make an
Is it
action
an
to
action?
take it.
Yeah, it's an action if you want to try to break free.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah, just whatever.
Just kill it.
Fire.
Fuckity fuck.
It's a plant after all.
My instinct was to angrily like thorn whip it back and then shillelagh it, but those are both attack rolls.
Shillelagh only enchants your weapon. Let's use your spellcasting modifier on the attack.
Shillelagh is still smashing it into someone's face.
Yeah.
There's the Shillelagh the spell, and then there's Shillelaghing, which is the action of smashing a Shillelagh in someone's face.
Solange
but,
might not really know all these details anyway, so
Yeah,
what does Solange
so
want to do?
I think we'll still just go with that because
Alright, excellent.
like first instinct, and I'm angry. So
Cool.
thorn whip is a main action, and shillelagh is a bonus, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Nope.
So we'll just.
Well, it's a
No?
bonus to activate, but not to do the swing, so you can only do one or the other on this turn.
Oh, gotcha.
I only get one attack a turn. There's almost no exception for Mulek.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez, you poor bastard. Well, I'll just try to thorn whip, I guess.
Alright, give me that thorn whip.
Yeah.
Disadvantage. Oh no.
Jesus.
I was trying to feed you the right action to do, mate.
It's all good. He's got to do what he's got to do.
I know. We were
I
whispering.
don't.
Alright.
I don't know how to play a druid.
I was trying to I was trying to like feed you the answer while letting you come to the conclusion.
Alright, Mila, give me a deck save.
Do it
Not
in
that I'm-
character next time.
Yeah, so
I
you
was
try to
doing
thorn
it
whip
in
this
whispers.
thing, and you kind of grab around this cactus, but you're just not familiar with how it works, and you actually manage to like yank yourself forward and trip over the thing that's got you around the ankles.
It's okay, he's a meat sponge.
Mulek, I'm so sorry.
I was trying to feed you to cast Moonbeam.
It's too much.
That's what I was.
Alright, Solange, or sorry, Ammon in Solange's body. Behind you, the wind starts to howl and swirl, and out comes this twisted, tentacled abomination from the platform beside you.
Oh, well.
Fuck this place. Seriously, this place is worse. It's the worst.
Alright, Ammon in Solange's body, what would you like to do?
Give him the 1-2.
Yeah, I'm thinking stab and stab and stab. Sounds like a good plan.
Alright, stab away. Solange.
Oh no.
First one's no good.
Burn 2 more source events. You're running out of those.
It's what I like to do, so we're gonna do it.
Yeah, he was told to
Oh,
1-2.
for fuck's sake.
Oh no. You try so hard to 1-2 and it just doesn't
Have
connect.
you tried tendons? They tend to help.
Alright, do you want to try to run? No, Ammon.
Probably.
Ammon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is where I think, like, man, that disengage would have been great right now. But that's his life. So, this thing is still coming through, or is it like it's very ready to attack?
It certainly looks like it.
Okay, well, you think you're better taking the hit like a man, or you want to back off a little bit?
I mean, he's got reactions.
That is true.
Run.
Okay. Yeah,
I'd either way, he'll take an attack. So
Yeah. Okay. Let's move.
yeah, try to move.
That big beast's hand. No, actually, let's go over that side. So moving over there.
Alrighty, it does try to take a swing at you. Da-da-da-da. Whew. Do you have resistance to necrotic Solange?
I can't remember if I did get resistance to that from the thingamajig or not.
Yeah.
I probably put it in my...
Yeah, I think it's no, so I'll do no for now, but if you find it later, we'll give you our 6 health back.
If nothing
I
else,
know-
we're gonna do the. Well, actually, it's not very big hits, so never mind.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's
27.
the shield
yeah.
wouldn't help with that anyway. Yeah, that's
Alright,
I was gonna say uncanny dodge. Don't have that yet.
yep.
only level 4 for rogue. Yeah, I'm looking at the revenant stuff that you typed up for me. It doesn't look like anything about necrotic damage.
Cool, full damage then.
Yep.
Alright, this guy, 5 feet closer this way, and it's already got Melik. What does it want to do?
Give it a nice big ol' hug.
Melik, I need a con save from you. Cool, excellent. Another tendril comes flying out towards Covey. Right? 1, 2, 3. No, just kidding. Towards Kurzaka.
You said his AC is 20?
Uh huh.
Fuck you.
And it misses.
Fuck you, Cactus.
Alright, Jerry and Elizabeth's body. What would you like to do? Actually, first of all, Elizabeth, give me stealth.
Alright.
Yeah, you don't think this Crake Spawn has noticed you just yet. He's going to as soon as he moves forward, but he seems more occupied with Solange right now. So you feel like you're hidden from the
no.
Crake Spawn. What would you like to do, Elizabeth?
Right.
Or Trace? Or Jerry?
I watch your stab it.
Alright, so you slink over here, pop out,
Yeah.
and watch your stab.
Blade-o.
Oh yeah, give me Booming Blade with advantage.
It's basically like that, right? Famo. 29.
Hey, look at that. Let's see.
And a bonus action to disengage.
Alright, you disengage. Where are you running? You got 20
Let's
feet
see.
left.
Okay, 20 feet around here, in front of Solange.
Alright.
Yeah. I'm not gonna risk Trace's body, and I'm like, oh, that's the natural state of my body, I guess, just ruined and bleeding a lot. Yeah, he'll be fine, I think. And I'm like, I'd watch her. You're really light.
Thank you. I've been watching my figure. Alright, Rex
I believe him.
in Kurzaka's body. Or sorry, Kurzaka in Rex's body.
So that should be Alf's unskilled in.
Yes. Or, I wouldn't worry about it. We got this. This thing sees Kurzaka being harassed by this cactid. I was like, okay, okay. Alright, we're gonna try it.
Is he gonna pee on it? Okay. He's still a bit of a vicious little bugger.
He is. Then Rex in Kurzaka. Uh, 14 is plenty. He doesn't need to use a rest. Alright, and the cactid drops, and then he starts to work his way over towards this thing.
Yeah.
Alright, Melik, you're in Ammon's body. What would you like to do?
Well, ringing the bell is always a good idea. I see the thing glaring at Solange and Trace, though, so I don't want to be on this platform anymore, especially since I have no idea if there's anything useful, so probably getting up here. So ring the doorbell at that, and then...
Alright. Let's get a Toll the Dead from Ammon. Whew,
Oh, shit.
There's the damage I'm used to seeing.
Ring a ding ding.
Also, if it helps, I use like search weapon like every fight.
Alright, want to do anything else, Mulek? Just running up there.
See, if I had remembered that at the beginning of this fight, I would have instantly done it. But I think we're near the end of this one, so
Mulek, always efficient. Alright, this thing. I mean, I'm so sorry, Jerry / Elizabeth, but you're weak and you're prone right in front of him, so...
That's not true. I've been.
That's true. Alright, so... What does this thing do?
Spiritual weapon, not concentration.
No, it's
Jesus
crazy,
Christ.
right?
Next I need to get spiritual weapon and just like punch everything and smack everything and booming blade everything.
Alright, this thing starts to pull itself forward, like fucking Ursula from The Little Mermaid. And it climbs on top of Jerry's incapacitated, prone, scared, bloody body. And it begins to utter this incantation.
As in spell?
As in, it kind of sounds like a spell.
Wait, no, I already used my reaction this turn.
Oh yeah, you did, to Cutting Words.
Sal's got reactions, and he'll counterspell that shit if
So,
Eamon thinks that Sal will counterspell that
so
shit.
Sal,
You don't have counterspell.
yeah, Sal, you try to counterspell, but Eamon just doesn't have it in his body. Eamon, you can make an Arcana check to, like, feel the tingling at your ears that you could try to counterspell.
Okay.
Yeah. Or to at least be aware that it's an option. Yeah, you're definitely aware as this thing begins to utter that it is a spell, and you feel the power inside you to try to counterspell it if you want.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm like, oh wait, this is okay, right, and do it.
Alright,
Boom.
let's see. Level...
And let me check.
Alright, yeah, give me a...
Fuck it, we'll do it as a level 4, just to be safe.
Alright, casting at level 4.
Yep.
Unfortunately, I need more. Give me a d20 plus your charisma.
Okay.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Oh no.
Oh no.
That might help, maybe?
Alright. So, Aemon, you feel the power in you, but you just aren't quite able to connect fast enough, and by the time you get the counterspell off, this dome of ice has already erupted, encapsulating the spawn and what is left of Jerry's body together.
Oh no,
Oh,
what's
shit.
left of Jerry's body? How much damage did he take?
No damage, actually. Let's
Okay.
see, though.
When you say what's left, I thought it was in pieces.
He's just saying that because you're at like 5 HP like usual, and you're lying on the fucking ground.
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
so
the
this
usual.
this dome of thick ice erupts from the ground, trapping Gerinold and the Crake spawn together alone inside of it.
Oh no, my body!
It's gonna do horrible things to you.
Alright,
It's okay, I have a gun.
Covey in Covey's body, what would you like to do?
Can I see inside the ice?
That's a great question. The wall's a foot thick. Yeah.
It would also really depend on how pure the ice is.
Yeah, it is blurry, but you can see a little bit. It's like frosted glass, basically.
Can we hear inside?
Very muffled.
Looking for spell. Alright, I'm gonna Misty Step in there
Alright, cool. Poof.
and Shank a bitch.
Alright, go for it.
Oh, did the octopus move? It takes boom blade damage, right?
Oh, yes, it does take Booming Blade. How much was that? 18. Cool.
Sweet.
Fuck.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Elizabeth, your body's amazing.
I work out.
Alright, give me a wisdom save, Covey. Excellent.
God damn it.
Yeah, you teleport next to this thing, and it seems remarkably snappy and intelligent, and as soon as it recognizes another presence inside here with it, it does lash out at you with a tentacle. Do it, man. Do it.
I mean, that just barely hits.
You're just one reaction away from it not hitting.
I'm out of bardic inspiration.
Gotcha. Alright, Trace in Jerry's body. You are prone in the Dome of Ice with Covey and this Craigspawn.
Time to do a very close range big storm blast.
Gotcha.
Alrighty.
So there's a disadvantage, but oh shit! What a shame.
Oh!
If someone could give me.
You have inspiration, don't you?
Oh no.
I used mine to save your life.
Yeah, but I used mine earlier so that Sal.
Yeah, unfortunately the dice have already fallen.
No.
So like the best you
Yeah.
could do is re-roll one of those, but it wouldn't guarantee the crit.
Yeah, that's true. What a
Unfortunately,
shame.
11 is not enough, and actually little bits of this thundering shrapnel just bounce around inside of this this ice dome.
Oh shit! If you do move like here, you can totally do without that disadvantage.
So they gets attack.
Yeah, she's also prone.
Oh, that's true. You can crawl. Oh yeah, it's disadvantage from prone anyway.
Yeah. Alright, anything else?
I do get up. Like,
Oh yeah, okay. Did it look like it attacked Covey from with a 10-foot range or something?
Yes, it definitely, these tentacles are long enough that it can definitely, like, reach with them.
Yeah, then that means you won't provoke an attack of opportunity if you go here.
Unfortunately, the dice have
Yeah.
already fallen. Yeah.
Damn it!
Lots of meta happening here.
yeah.
I'm like, what are you doing? Get out of the range!
That's inefficient.
You have
Oh,
very little health. I didn't want to give it an extra attack just in case. So,
Alright, anything else?
does Jerry have any bonus actions that I'm aware of?
I might have a bunch of spells. Let me look for you.
You've seen him reload his gun a lot.
Yeah, I use
Can
bonus
you-
actions too.
Ooh, can you cast Sanctuary on yourself?
Let me
Do you
see.
have that
If
spell?
I used to. Not anymore though.
Why would you ever get rid of Sanctuary? This is why you're dying. Can I cast Shield of Faith?
I can.
Okay, I'll do that on myself.
Okay.
Alright.
Increase. There we go. I had Sanctuary, but like I had to replace it for Blink.
Alright, Solange in
That
Mulek's
saved
body.
me by the-
You're prone, what do you want to do?
Well, first I'll get up, which is movement, right? Or is that just an action?
Yeah, half movement.
Okay. So we had shit come out of that one and that one and that one. Got two left.
No, we should be on our last one. Shouldn't we?
Anyway, I think we've only got stuff coming out of this one.
That one's dead. That one's dead.
That was the
that.
Catopletus. That was the thing.
No, you're right. We still do have one. Oh shit.
Yeah, so top left. Still, but
Okay,
how
Jerry's
much-
safe in there.
So yeah, for whatever Mulek has left after getting up to get your 15. Yeah, it's not bad. And then You said this is like blurry ice?
Yeah, you can see
Frosted glass
just
kinda
rough shapes
sort
through
of
it.
texture?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Bean.
Great spawn. Is it literally like squid looking?
It looks like a very large squid or octopus, but it has these soulless black eyes and a very sharp, jagged beak, and it appears very intelligent. Like, clearly it just tried to cast a spell. It successfully cast a spell.
Ooh, it's a smart squid octopus thing.
Oh man, next level I can get mass suggestion.
So, Solange.
Thinking.
That's fair.
I do not know how to play druids. Like, I kind of want to like call down a moonbeam on it, but I feel like it would just kind of make it bounce around off of all this ice and shit. That'd be bad.
You have been with Mulek when he...
He
I
just met him.
Oh,
Sal has
Solange,
not.
right? Yeah, just
Yeah.
kidding. You have no idea.
This is why this is so confusing for me to like actually play in character, because Sal knows nothing about anybody in the party, how they fight, aside
Yeah.
from like Jerry.
Yeah, you've seen me shoot things.
I know he shoots. I know Elizabeth stabs, and that's about it. That's all I've seen people do, because those are the only people that were like in that tunnel with Sal at the time. So, can I like roll an Arcana to know if Moonbeam would
Sure.
refract off of ice?
Yeah, that's fair.
Thankfully, I have fucking expertise in Arcana.
Yeah, you're pretty sure it would pass through the ice just fine. It's
Well, then yeah.
yeah, it goes through solid surfaces.
Well, then we're gonna light it up.
All right.
Minimal arcane strength, or do you want to power it up?
It's that one like lasts, and you can like move it around, right?
Yep.
We'll power it up a little bit, and then probably just move it over where it's needed.
All right.
Yeah. I'm playing a druid.
Yeah, Elizabeth, there's this moment of panic, and then you remember whose body you're in, and all is well.
No, it's not. I still feel dreadfully uncomfortable.
Hey, that's my natural state.
All right.
I'm learning.
You make a great Jerry.
So, those of you outside the ice dome, watch as the last form emerges in the form of a very large, very hungry Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Fuck.
Ammon, in Solange's body, what would you like to do?
Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. That guy is just in stabbing range. At the same time, T-Rex. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right next to your body, too.
Also, did the Crake make a con save?
Start of his turn, he will.
Gotcha.
So I call out. Got anything to like stop him or slow him down or something like that?
Shocking grass sometimes works.
More like a hold or something to stop it outright, because I don't like it being so close to me there.
I'm looking.
Sorry, updated Discord real quick.
Sal's got a lot of getting himself out of immediate danger, but not like
Getting
stopping the things in him without killing everything else in the room as well.
He's not a wizard, he's a selfish fuck.
Yeah, when you live as long as Sal does, you just kind of learn to look out for yourself, because everybody else just kind of dies anyway. Youth is wasted on the young. But anywho,
I was
not having a way to like stop it. He'll just kind of suggest go for the eyes.
Okay.
And like magic, go for the eyes. Don't move
Like-
up.
Oh.
touch.
Okay.
Alright.
Like you will have to move up a little bit because it's a 30-foot range, but I'm suggesting that you cast blindness on it.
Oh, you could just cast blindness and not go for the eyes, because I've got a dagger in my hand. That usually means, stab at me.
That doesn't speak clearly.
Okay, so I cast blindness.
Alright.
Phew.
Oh shit! It's a con save.
Oh!
that son of a bitch.
Good at those.
What's
Just-
your DC there?
17.
17.
Oh man, why you do this thing?
Oh no. Alright. Ammon, do you try to do anything else?
I can't dodge as a bonus action, unfortunately. I just back up. So I was only 5 feet 4, so I'm backing up a little bit because, I don't want this thing to eat Solange's body.
I
And
appreciate that.
Was that?
I appreciate that.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna lose my body in a second anyway, so I might
I,
as well.
I did what I
use
could.
nicely.
I tried.
Yeah, that's all I got. Go for it.
All right.
If you're not gonna use your bonus action to like hide or anything, is Sal.
Oh, I can do that.
Uh,
Shit, I forgot you can hide. I mean, I'll hide behind the thingy there.
I was gonna suggest burning his last 2 sorcery points to try and at least slow it. So, oh shit, it is rolling before Ammon though. So never mind.
All right.
Yeah, it's right next to my body. I want it to move as far from there as possible.
All right. Jerry, in Elizabeth's body, what would you like to do?
I puppet Ammon
Oh, nice. Excellent.
and I move him 30 feet. That doesn't provoke attacks of opportunity, right?
He
Uh,
does.
Oh, it does? I thought when you
Provoke.
force...
Do I have a what?
Oh, damn.
So don't do that.
Okay. Because last time it didn't. I was like, oh shit, okay.
target must move up to its speed. Yeah, it's a voluntary movement. Like,
Okay.
they're doing the movement, so it does, yes.
Gotcha. Okay, so no, instead I just longbow attack this sneak attack.
Yeah, you've got sneak.
It's trying to attack Ammon. I'm like, no! Oh god, what action is it to shift?
It's a full action.
Oh, is it? Damn.
Alright, so you heard Ammon call out to go for the eyes. And you went for the eyes and land one of them.
And I just squeak at it, sort of, over here, you dinosaur! Fossil? I'm so bad at this.
Alright, Alf in Rex's body runs over here and looks up to Rex in Alf's body in Kurzaka and says, "Fire, fire, we can get through this." So Rex, it's the button that looks like fire. And Rex pushes the button that looks like fire.
So intuitive.
Ooh.
And you watch as half of this dome just melts away. And then some of the fire gets through to the crate spawn.
Oh. Well, half. That's still pretty good. 8?
And then as soon as a hole is blown open, Alf in Rex's body dives in and starts biting.
Still a bit of a vicious bugger.
He's nasty.
Yeah, about 10 damage.
Alright. Mulek in Ammon's body. There's a T-Rex right next to you.
Yeah.
What does Ammon have?
Ask your I was saying, please don't be next to that thing.
Probably just to disengage and flee.
Alright.
It's fair.
Seems reasonable.
Oh yeah, Covey. Yeah. Is Covey concentrating on the thingy?
Oh, yeah, I should have
Yeah,
done a
you
con
probably-
save.
You can do it now. You're
Yep.
Warcasters anyway.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, you'll find.
You make it.
Yeah, and I have advantage on it anyway, so, you know,
Yeah,
because Warcaster is the best.
it's just good to know that this thing is still there.
Yeah, things are gonna get punched. Like,
Oh
really
shit!
hard.
It followed.
Alright. So this thing runs up, and the first thing it tries to do is chomp down on Mulek.
Which one?
And
The
actually, he has
bastard.
reach, so he'll do it from here. So 17 on Mulek. I think that's a miss, right?
18.
Yep.
Great. Failing that, he whips his tail around and tries to smack Ammon. 23
Ouch.
That's it.
for 21 bludgeoning.
I tried Ammon.
Appreciate that.
I tried putting my body in front of your body. I only had so much movement.
Quick spot. I think Jerry's AC is currently 17.
Give me that con save effect.
Right, yeah. Moonfire first. Ooh, that's a fail.
Oh, so sick.
Roll damage.
It's just 3d10, right?
I think so, yeah.
3d10 plus, yeah.
6. Wow, those roll.
Jesus.
Ugh, that's something.
Consistent rolls.
All right. So it has this hole open. Let's see. We're gonna do these one at a time. Covey. Does that hit?
Yes.
Excellent. Does that hit?
That
No.
misses Jerry. Wait,
How about this?
No.
awful.
Oh,
It's getting
rip.
worse.
No.
What? 21 misses? That's crazy.
Well, the AC.
All right. It gives up on Covey. No, it can't. It's hit you once. All right. One more on Covey. There we go. Gambler's fallacy pays off.
That's a lot of fucking attacks.
It sure is.
It
It's
is.
like
We're not done yet. So yeah, these are all tentacles. So several of these tentacles reach over to you, Covey. 2 of them latch on, dealing a total of 20 necrotic damage, and you are grappled. And then here's one for Jerry.
Hang in there, Jerry. Oh, that misses.
Here is another one for Jerry.
That one hits.
All right, 9 necrotic.
Feck, shouldn't you roll his critical fumble first before you continue the attacks on?
Let me see. What's a CR? It's probably high enough. Yeah, it's high enough. Let's see.
So less than 9.
Because I'd love to boom and blade him.
Ooh, the wisdom.
Oh, hell,
Doom dice.
yes.
Okay.
Oh no!
Ah,
All right. Yeah, you get an opportunity attack, and you're a warcaster, so it can. Oh my
Bitch!
god!
bitch!
Oh my god!
So I need to roll.
Jesus.
Okay, I'm gonna
He's
roll the
good.
2d6 for the vicious first,
All right.
and then
That gets an opportunity attack from Jerry and Rex and Kurzaka.
And Kurzaka, yeah,
Yeah.
holy fuck.
Well,
He
the
is-
only thing Jerry can do is bite.
He
So-
done goofed.
bites.
so
Jerry bites viciously.
Goddamn right he does.
I'm just gonna roll this again for the damage.
Oh, Jerry.
So
Very
just
helpful.
add those to the rest.
So Jerry, obviously doing all of the legwork here, reaches over, sees an opening, and just starts biting and clawing and tearing, oblivious to the fact that Rex, Kurzaka, and Covey have destroyed most of what he can't see of this thing. And Elizabeth, you feel so proud of yourself as the shell of this thing just falls with a slump underneath you. And
Oh man, I take 11 less damage then.
Oh, then, you know.
And then, yeah,
Don't
Jerry
think
doesn't
of
take
him.
that damage, yeah.
Yeah!
Nice.
I'm so glad I asked for that.
Oh, man.
Alright. Covey in, Covey's body. Forgot you're the only one who made it.
Yeah, fuck dude. That was,
So the Kraken spawn's dead, right?
It is, yes.
Okay, cool.
X that shit out. Get it out of here.
There we go, get out of here.
that was
Yeah.
some good shit.
That was insane.
Kobe is feeling bolstered, and there's gonna be some shit going on.
Punch it. Punch that T-Rex.
21 is good for 19.
And there's gonna be some punching.
Isn't it an action for Bigby's?
Nope.
Or is it a bonus?
It's an action to spawn it, but I can then do the rest of the spell components as a bonus
Gotcha.
action on following turns.
Holy shit, that's crazy. Bigby's is so good. Yeah, you give him the old 1-2. This thing he's got a lot of meat on his bones. He's still looking pretty okay, but you've socked him once or twice. Anything else?
I'm gonna risk it.
Ooh, you're gonna risk it. All right.
It's at disadvantage since Slinky.
23.
Well, that still hits, I think.
I am unconscious.
Oh.
Oh, excellent. You're unconscious and grappled and restrained.
Oh no! He's in the T-Rex's mouth.
So Bigby's hand is also gone
Gone.
because I am incapacitated.
All right.
Rip.
Ripperoni.
Trace sees her opportunity and storms
Is that what Jerry does?
Jerry's the one that killed Kobe.
Not me. I was in my
walks
body
over
the
to the
whole
body.
time.
Puts the gun
Jerry
to
went
his mouth
crazy,
and
you
shoots.
guys. No, I'll stormbolt the T-Rex
All right.
Okay.
in the face, kind of dangerously close to Kobe, but
Just like a warning shot for his unconscious
Yeah.
body.
Warning shot.
like
Maybe it'll wake him up.
just that moment of hesitation.
Yeah. The
You wanna
T-Rex,
move?
his head goes lurching back and drops Kobe's body to the ground.
Oh. Cool.
Anything else?
Yeah, they want to move?
You don't get any bonus attacks too.
You gotta reload your thing. That's a bonus action.
Oh, okay.
If you wish to use it again next round. Or you know.
Yeah, I'll reload it. Get ready.
Assert dominance. All right, Solange in Mulek's body. What would you like to do?
Well,
As Eamon yells at you to assert your dominance.
It's a bonus action to move that moon.
it is a bonus. I thought it was a regular action, but
I don't remember.
let me scroll up.
Are you telling me to hump it?
I think it's bonus, right?
Moonbeam. You may spend your action to move the
Oh,
area.
just kidding.
60 feet.
Cool.
Yeah.
What? Fuck. Oh.
Yeah, because my plan was to like move it with the action and then shillelagh it with a bonus action because I think I can do that.
Well,
You
so
can't attack
you
with it,
you
actually.
apply Shillelagh with a bonus, but you still have to swing as an action. It's like a two-part
Okay,
process.
so it's
yeah.
not like it's,
Once again, it is very hard for me to get 2 attacks in 1 turn.
Yeah.
so it's I was just it's not like the green flame blade. Where
No,
you have
no.
to make
No,
No,
Shillelagh
which
is a
regular
is a
action
buff.
anyway. Okay, I got it.
Yeah, you're good. We're
Shillelagh
good.
is a buff you apply.
Gotcha. So I'm gonna assert my dominance and turn into a fucking T-Rex.
What's your max CR?
I have no idea.
Enough.
Is it excellent? Is it? It's at least 8, right?
Oh, 8?
8.
Yeah, it's way out of
no.
it. It's not like polymorph.
No.
Oh,
Like-
are you
5, I think.
turn into an elemental then, or something?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
You could
Maybe
definitely do
I
an
will.
elemental.
Don't. What is
I think
this
you're gonna
guy?
waste a wild
Divide
shape
by
anyway.
3, 14.
Yeah, Solange's the one making the call here.
14 divided by 3 is 12.
Yeah.
4.
Yeah, so 4 is your max CR.
Okay.
I mean, if you want to try to assert your dominance, you can see what 4 gets you.
Yeah. Do I have like a creature pool that I can look at real quick, or is that?
Yeah, we never really did move up to 4, Feck.
You're in a new body. It's a little strange. You know, you could try to turn
Alright.
into a dinosaur. You could see what dinosaur
Well-
you get.
Oh boy.
See, for this.
Is it the one that I'm thinking of?
Turn into a fucking pterodactyl. One of those little squawky ones.
Can you turn into a boa constrictor or something? A giant snake?
I mean, I can do that.
Yeah.
Sal can do that, no problem. But Sal's
because it's
Mulek right
huge.
now, and
Yeah.
Mulek is.
Yeah,
Rex,
you know.
Rex would also ask someone to heal Kobe so he does not get eaten horribly.
First, let's let Philo do what he's going to do.
God damn, I hate this.
You say the word.
Yeah. Do what Sal would do. Would he turn into a snake?
I'll just turn into like the biggest reptile I can, because Sal like a big snake. Mulek can do big snakes, right?
Do you have a CR for Constrictor ready?
I don't. But you try to turn into the biggest reptile that is sitting in Mulek's memory, and out pops an Ankylosaurus.
Okay.
It's a kaiju battle.
That's a bonus action to shift, right? Because you're moon?
Yep.
All
I
right.
have no idea. I have no character sheet to work with, so.
Alright, yeah. The only thing you really can feel yourself being able to do is swing this massive club tail, so you swirl it over.
Yup.
Oh, you're pretty good at that.
That's kind of what I was playing.
Saving throw be knocked prone.
Oh.
Oh, it's really good.
He is pretty strong. Alright, Ammon in Solange's body. What would you like to do?
This T-Rex is like the last thing there, right?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Cool. Fuck this thing. Just stab it. Just stab it.
You are hidden, so you're gonna run
Yay.
up and
Oh yeah, give me a stealth check.
Okay, well, you give me a stealth check then.
Yeah, Solange, give me stealth. Disadvantage, because he saw you before you do this.
He has
Oh,
the
what?
cape.
Oh, you have the cape. Just kidding,
Yeah.
you're fine.
He also has those boots.
Oh yeah, you're good, you're good.
I just
And he
Well,
has
this thing is-
disadvantage in perception, so.
Alright. So, move up and stab the thing.
yeah. While I'm fighting this Tyrannosaurus Rex with my tail, I sneak up behind it and stab it in its tail.
Yeah, Ammon, you see your opening. Kind of slink forward, slithering quietly. Jam it in. And Philo, give me a roll.
I'm working on it.
Is it an advantage?
Get that in there.
26.
Guard advantage.
26 is good. And
A good fucking damage.
yeah, Ammon, you see a beautiful opening. You run up. You actually kind of like climb onto this thing's back, find its spinal cord right at the base of its neck, plunge the sword in, and this chill fire just burns through the whole thing and it drops.
Fucking
That's
shadow.
a sneak attack, right?
You might need to show me how to do this one day. That was very satisfying.
Yeah, it collapses to the ground with a massive thud, and after a few seconds, you notice that the body seems to be like bubbling and swirling and then shrinking. And as you look all around the room, you can see that all of these bodies are slowly shrinking and shrinking and shrinking.
Okay.
Someone help Covey.
Yeah. So first, with the rest of that turn, can I have Sal bonus action a potion into Kobe's mouth?
We are out of the
Mage
initiative, so
hand?
you can do what you got to do.
So yeah, I'll just force feed him 2d4 plus 2. Wake up, bitch.
As you are running over to deliver this potion, you kind of drop unconscious, and everybody,
Oh god damn it.
everyone goes unconscious. A few seconds later, it's really hard to tell how long it's been, but the bottle is still rocking back and forth on the ground, so you imagine it can't be that long. Everyone wakes up in their own bodies.
Oh, sweet God. Never let that happen again.
So I'm conscious now, right?
Yeah.
Someone shoved it down my throat.
I mean, yeah, once Sal wakes up in his own body, he'll continue as planned, I guess.
It was really nice being in your body. For a while, I guess.
It's the creepiest comment I've ever heard. Jesus.
Jerry's socially awkward, he can't help it. I don't know, it's kind of a confidence booster. Having rests, I guess.
Look, you're wrong. I don't do that because I don't have that spell.
How does the fucking cleric? God
He
damn it!
doesn't
Because
prepare.
everyone and their mother prepares cure wounds. I never had a reason to use it.
Yep. You do get the, Solange does get a potion to get Covey up.
Did you realize how many times, like, I should go heal someone, like, oh wait, like 3 others have already done it. So I'm like, I'll just stop preparing it. It's not necessary.
Milik, do you stay in your Ankylosaurus form, or do you shift back?
No, I have to
Alright.
shift out or to shout that.
Gotcha. Alpha's like, oh no. Oh, everything. Oh, you changed the mirrors. I have to adjust the seatbelt again.
Yeah, it's a weird feeling.
Did he pee on the seats?
No,
we-
his housebroken.
Jesus.
So, me, look, I don't understand his root temples that much, but do you mind if I just straight up fucking murder the spirit that did that to us?
He should dissipate once we finish. So you will?
No, that's not good enough. I want to like make sure even his spiritual essence is like scattered to the void and like pissed on beyond that.
Then I suggest you learn his name and take it up with him later.
Oh, absolutely. Also, like I will send him to the elemental domain of piss if I have to.
That's not a thing. I run as I walk over to some of these micro animals and start.
Oh, don't worry, I
Picking
can
them
make it a thing.
Feck, I will start. I will give Ammon the name of the spirit because I think I might have been the only one that heard it because everyone else was unconscious. I think
You did. Let's see. Mila, give me investigation.
Nigga,
Okay.
that's a really.
So if I can case this leaves my mind in the future, if I happen to have a spare divine intervention handy, I'm going to keep on using it and ask Sethrak to send that little fucker to the most terrifying, troubling, and torturous plane he can possibly think of.
Excellent. Alright. Milik, you go over towards the little things, and when you walk over to the cactid, you see it is like slowly trying to crawl away from you. It appears to be like 2 or 3 inches tall, like the size of just a toy or whatever. But it appears to be like alive and moving and somewhat sentient.
I'm gonna start putting them on their pedestals.
Yeah, you run around and you pick one up and it kind of like tries to gnaw on you, but it does nothing to you. You put it on the pedestal and it just kind of like continues to run around, jumps off the pedestal, tries to run away from you.
Oh, I'll pick it up and I'll pet it.
You restrain it. Petting is a loose word for it, like clearly it's not enjoying it, but it can't really do anything about it other than try to break free.
I will animal handle the shit out of it.
I mean, I guess give me animal handling.
Oh my god.
After.
I animal handle the shit out of it.
All right. So which one of these do you have?
Lindworm.
All right. So excellent. You eventually manage to calm this thing down, and after a few minutes, it kind of like starts to rub its face on the side of your palm, and then it tries to wiggle free and crawls up your arm, and you see it kind of motions behind you over to the east, like it wants something.
I will take it to where it's motioning. Also, I can, like, as a ranger, I can communicate rudimentarily with animals. I think.
Yeah, between that class trait and a 27 on animal handling, you get the sense that he wants to go somewhere. And as you kind of pay attention to his little motions, you kind of walk over a little bit, walk around, and when he gets to right about here, he just leaps off of you down to the ground and then sits wagging his tail.
Hold on, I'm making sure it's not actually just like a primeval guardian thing, because it might have been.
Yeah,
It should just be a ranger thing.
Mulek seems to have a plan, and sure enough, as he grabs the cactus and drags it down to roughly the place where the desert would be, it seems to find a spot and kind of just sit contently. Same with the T-Rex in the jungle.
Jerry sort of just nudges one toward its place with his gun.
I'm guessing this one goes to the swamp.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yep.
A master winds would be so good right now.
Alright, so as soon as the last one finds its space, they all kind of like curl up to fall asleep and fade out of existence and then you hear the rumbling of stone as a seam pops open in the floor, with stairs that appear to be going down this way.
Kobe make a deck save or fall down them.
No, he's fine. From down below, you hear swirling, angry winds and the crackling of lightning.
It sounds like Serenita's plague, but what should I know?
Someone else can go first.
Milk already
Got-
is.
I already got cocky, and I think I'm at my cocky limit for the day.
Speaking of cocky, 3 of you need to heal.
Yeah. Pretty
Uh,
bad.
have you got an hour to short rest?
I heard.
Are we in a hurry?
Not at all.
We just spent a lot of time with the door, so I don't know.
I'm gonna ask the monks and stuff that are up there if they have any spare healing.
Potions or
virtually
something.
none.
Yeah, when Gia says she
You guys
could,
did last time.
when Gia says she could heal maybe 2 people in an emergency.
Okay, maybe you got potions? I don't know if monks use potions.
We got most of our supplies from Gay Harbor. They need all the medicine they can get down there, so we haven't had any shipments in quite some time.
Right.
All right, we're gonna take a break then.
Oh, are we actually taking our short rest then? Because y'all.
That sounds like a good
Okay,
idea.
fine.
Yeah, we're in rough
literally-
shape.
Literally, Rex could pee on me and I'd die.
I
That's not
retract
good.
that cure wounds then if we're just gonna lay down.
Alright, let's see.
I will spend my short rest petting the lindworm.
It's
They
gone.
faded away.
They faded away.
They are
I'll pet the
gone.
spot that it was at.
Okay. It feels cold, actually, as you kind of rub your hand along it.
Huh.
I'm an Arctic fox, so it doesn't really.
Yeah.
Doesn't really.
Alright. The short rest does go smoothly. You guys can roll hit dice.
What's the bonus roll?
1d8, I think.
And I'll be right
I
back.
think it's still a 1d6. It takes a while for it to upgrade.
If you're